Hey everybody, welcome to the Late Show. It's the Rummeister Power Hour. It's July 6th, 2018, Friday night. In the house tonight, get crazy everybody, from South Carolina, USA. The town's called Little River. Jay Hannon is in the house.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah. Hold on, Jay. This is a serious thing, this Friday night thing for me, so I always rum it up.
Rum it up. You know, I was gonna rum it up too, but I had a few what does Johnny say? I had a couple few rum and cokes the other night. 4th of July celebrating. And tomorrow's my mom's birthday, so we're going over there, so I'm gonna have a couple few again.
Oh yeah.
So I figured tonight I'll take a I'll just have a couple pops. and a sugar cookie.
Pops.
And a sugar cookie.
Yeah, that's gonna keep you awake. Yeah. So in the chat, we've got from New Zealand, because we're international. Fender Guru in the house. We got Mitch Hammond in the house. Mad Dog, he's back. All right. Mark Taylor in the house. We got G. Butchnoff saying, yo, dudes, how's it going? Awesome. John BL 5150. Poof, he's here. Just so everybody in the chat knows, if you see us wearing a white shirt that says Poof on it, that was from John BL 5150. Bought us, all of us, like, have one of those shirts. And we got our buddy R2 R3 Locking Nut here, who gave me my nickname, actually, the Rummeister. It has stuck. We also have Romeo Delight, which we like that song too. Awesome. Mike himself was here at one point. We got Absolute Mayhem's here. He's been a regular in the Discord. If anybody signed up to the Discord, you'll often see the Absolute Mayhem in the lounge.
You said it twice. I had to ding twice.
Oh, and so you guys know, tonight's show, it's a very high possibility that Captain Smith is docking the boat. We understand he has an unboxing, so I don't think he wants the boat like floating around when he's got an unboxing going on. So he's probably anchored down. Yeah. And tonight we answered the poll question. Last week's poll question. This is the housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
Our question was, both eras of Van Halen, what songs would you play that to someone that represents the band, like both eras, like someone who's never heard the band before? So for the David Lee Roth years, our answer, unanimous, like not even close, Unchained was the winning song.
What was second place? Mean Street?
I'm the One.
Okay.
Yeah. For the Hagar years, totally unanimous, not even close as well. Dreams won, hands down.
Wow. Okay.
So that was that poll. And thanks for everybody for participating. Lots of entries into the comments, into the chat. I had an email. I had a text. So that's awesome, everybody. And Jay, did you have some kind of poll question you want for next week? If you don't, I can chime in.
Well, I remember thinking about it. I had another one last week, but now it's gone by the wayside.
Oh,
I'll have to start writing these down, man. So you go ahead. I'm sure you have a good one.
So, like, I know we're an EVH, related guitar and band chat, but I was sort of wanted to ask the chat and everybody, like, other than like Eddie Van Halen, like, give me your next 3 favorite guitar players. A list of 3. I don't want too many, right? So if you stick to 3, then I can take a poll and narrow it down. What do you think, Jay?
3, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, you'd have, Mitchell and Vi, and I don't know who else.
Mitchell, Vi.
You've got a whole week to figure it out.
No, I got to figure it out now, man. You know me.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, Zach Thong.
Well, Larry Mitchell's influence on me, just that first album, you know, I don't know if any, you know, I'm sure some of you guys in the chat and you know it.
Yeah.
You know, this record, this CD, this exact CD is the reason why I asked my parents for a guitar on my 16th birthday.
Wow. So what year was that released? That one?
This was released in 1990.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know exactly. Well, I'm trying to think what year would this have been? 16. Keep talking, because I'm terrible in my math.
Yeah, guys. So just everybody in the chat, when you do a list of 3, if you do one by one, it's kind of hard for me. I don't know if you're going to enter like 10 times, like different guys. So if you can just list them as 3, that'd be best. Comments in the chat, and guys who text me and email. Some people have those accounts. So and I always tally them up. I usually start on Thursday, so 6 days from now. Yeah, but that's
15th birthday. That's what it was. So it was 92. But I'm pretty sure that my brother got this CD either in 90 or 91.
Oh, okay.
So we were listening to it for a while, and I knew I wanted to play guitar, but it was that record that was like, I need a guitar.
Yeah. Well, we got some guys chiming in already. We got some names.
You better get that pen and paper.
Yeah, no. The chat stays up all week, and then guys put it in the comments. Who's the guy? Frank C. He always puts it in the comments, usually 5 days from now, and he'll mention that he sent it in. That's awesome. Yeah, David Gilmour, but from Pink Floyd. I'm a big fan of their earlier work, like Dark Side of the Moon, and there's an album they did called Echoes that I really liked. Yeah, that's really cool. A cool video you guys can watch is it's called Live at Pompeii. That was kind of right before Dark Side of the Moon came out, and yeah, that's a really good one to see. We got Eric Clapton mentioned, Jimmy Page, of course. I'm a bit of a Zeppelin guy too. I have everything Led Zeppelin ever released, even box sets. I have them all. Yeah. Richie Blackmore, Hendrix. I got a lot of Hendrix stuff too. Eric Johnson, Satriani, Vi. Yeah. Randy Rhoads is mentioned. So yeah. Good call, boys. Yeah. Michael James, Jay Hanna is asking a question. You guys pull the Floyd block shim off the bridge. Michael James, I have some Floyds that don't even come with a shim. Most of them do, that have the little fingers underneath the black fine tuners at the back that have a shim and then the fingers attached. I have the whale tail Floyd, doesn't have a shim on it. One of my guitars kind of needs one though, so I do have official Floyd Rose shims with 3 holes that are drilled that I can put on there. So other than that, I have never pulled one off of one. Yeah, I'd say personally I adjust the neck, and I might put shims up at the nut. I've done that a couple of times, so that the strings are sort of higher up the strings, higher up, or I guess you'd say lower, but from I guess up by the nut sometimes if I get too much vibration. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I was just gonna say, for those of you who have never taken apart a Floyd or anything like that, between the what the hell is this thing called with the
fingers?
Yeah, that kind of, there's a
underneath. Yeah,
you can. I think you can see that. You can see the shim.
Yeah, and that shim's attached to those fingers, right?
So basically, the base of the Floyd is the thing resting on your guitar or floating.
Yeah.
But I know with this one, I don't need even a neck shim in this one. The action's awesome on this guitar.
Oh yeah.
I don't need a neck shim, but I'll show you. I'd probably be able to get away with removing the Floyd shim on the striped Wolfgang, but this one, if I removed the shim from this, I'm getting a real Floyd for this, by the way. It should be here next week. But if I removed the shim, that detuna would be probably touching, if not super, super close to the body.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Well, maybe if I had it all depends. I mean, if there's a lot of room back there, and if he doesn't have a D tuner, you know, that might work. If you don't seem like you can get your action low enough without, yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Johnny Beane chimed in. Andy Summers, Andy Taylor, and the guitar players from Garbage. 2 for 1.
Yeah, and Michael James saying you have to have the fine tuner all the way out for the D tuner. I have mine virtually all the way out. Like I'll unscrew it all the way, and then just give it a little tiny beep. So you can see. Well, maybe you can't. It's kind of dark in here right now. But that low E is the fine tuner is pretty much all the way loose.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Cool. We've got 22 watching, and we got 14 thumbs ups.
Oh, you're about to have 15 because I didn't thumbs up it yet.
There it is.
Bow. Nope,
Yeah.
Didn't work. There we go. Now it worked.
What's new with you this week, Jay? You said you got a Floyd on the way. So which Floyd did you get? Like an original or an 84, or what'd you get?
Well, I'm gonna be doing an unboxing.
Oh.
So I wonder if I should release the information yet.
All right. He's remaining.
You want to know? You want to
no,
know?
that's fine. That's fine. Mark Taylor.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Mark Taylor says he has to press down on the bar to release his D tuna. So he probably needs some shim action on that Floyd to get it up a bit.
Yeah, is your D tuna resting on your body?
That's what he's probably saying. Yes.
That's not good.
Yeah. So yeah, Mark. So you can buy shims separate. Actually, I'll grab one. I've got one close. Hold on.
Michael James says, I just got a Japanese wolf today. Congratulations, man. I think, didn't you get this version, but the real version with the maple neck? This is a stealth Japanese neck on a regular Japanese body. He said, I took the block shim off and it sits exactly on the body, no buzz. Well, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, this is it here. This is the official Floyd Rose block shim. So you can go to floydrose.com and order them.
They're cheap. They're like $2 or something, right?
Yeah. The only thing I'm going to say to you guys is watch out for the shipping sometimes. If they get like FedEx or UPS involved, even something ridiculously light, sometimes you'll get charged. So sometimes on eBay, is also a good, and just weigh it, right? Like what's it going to cost you getting it shipped to you? Just work it out, or else eBay. I've been more of an eBay guy. I got these off of eBay. I got a couple of them. Yeah, but it's an official thing, right? Floyd Rose. So at least it probably matches your Floyd Rose, right? So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, these fingers. This is I don't know what this came off of. Wait.
Well,
it's under Floyd. This one's under Floyd Rose patents. It came off some old guitar I had, and yeah, the fingers on this, like once it's underneath, like it's kind of acts as a shim itself. Just these fingers, right?
Steve, do you have an EVH branded Floyd laying around near you?
Yeah, I got everything. Hold on.
Is there? Because I was going to ask you is the real Floyd Rose block shim thinner than the EVH block shim? Because to me it looks like it is. That could be just the angle I'm looking at. Right? I forget how to play that crap. Four Horsemen, right?
Yeah.
Then the
I like the next one.
That part is badass. It's the simplest thing in the world, but it's just.
So this one here, guys, this is off of. I put everything in Ziploc bags because I customize everything. Charvel EVH Art Series, black and yellow stripe Bumblebee. That's what this is off of, the original one with the D-tuner. This 2004, my Bumblebee guitar. Yeah, so I don't know what you want to see there exactly, Jay. But
that's EVH branded, Floyd?
No, this is a Floyd Rose German built.
Okay, so what I'm asking is the so do you have an EVH branded Floyd laying around?
Right here. This is off of my EVH 5150 guitar.
Okay, so what I want you to do is look at the thickness in the block shim. Compare the two. For some reason, I think that the original Floyd or the real Floyd shim is slightly thinner. Am I wrong?
No.
Same size?
Yes.
Same thickness?
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
Sorry, man. But
what about the bass? What about the bass of the Floyd?
It's all about the bass.
Yeah.
It's all about the bass.
Or if you have a lisp, it's all about the bass.
Hey, everybody.
Jay Hannon.
Yes.
The German Floyd bass is a lot thinner.
Okay.
The EVH one's way thicker.
Okay, so that's where. So it's gonna sit when I do get the real Floyd, it's gonna be slightly closer to the body on this thing.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Hey, Chris. Michael Smith will be jumping in about 10 to 15.
Right on. I've never had to dig into the bags, the Ziploc bags.
Wow. Yes, absolute. Johnny Five is alive. I hated that movie.
Oh, speaking of movies, they had a Jaws. They had a Jaws marathon the other day.
I'm just kidding. I didn't hate
all in a row. So I'm full on ready for Michael Smith
to go swimming.
The Jaws content. Yeah.
You're ready to go jump in the lake?
Yeah, right.
Did you know that they have? I don't know where it is. It might be in the same town where they filmed a lot of that. They have a viewing of Jaws, and people watch it while they're waiting in the water.
Oh my God.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Sounds all right. Yeah, you guys, I just had my dinner. I'll be posting a photo of my dinner on the Discord.
Wait.
Can you release the information of what you just had for dinner?
No. I'll be doing an unbarfing.
Yeah.
No, my mouth. I'm burning up. I had jalapenos, and if you guys thought I was sweating earlier from the heat, I'm totally burning up now. Joe Wentz, hey man.
Hey Joe.
Where? I don't see him. Oh, there he is.
Your Joe Wentz project.
All right, Joe.
I saw a question about Romeo Delight 90 says, do the Floyd Rose shims help or hurt tone? Well, it's an extra piece between the body and the Floyd bass, so I would think that if you can afford, because I know that I watched a video with Adam Reaver from FU Tone, and he was saying something about discard the shim. Really? It's a tone sucker if you can. Like I said before, I took, if I take the shim out of this guitar right now, that detune is going to be right flush with the body. So,
yeah. And Mark Taylor asks, do the Floyd Rose shims raise the action? I would say yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, we got JJ House of Jams in the house.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
man.
crazy. Yeah. Awesome. We've got 31 watching, 20 thumbs ups. Thanks, everybody.
Look at all the people here tonight.
Absolute Mayhem is still on the fence about getting a 7-string. Jay, do you want to help influence Absolute Mayhem's decision on a 7-string?
What's his why does he want a 7-string?
Maybe he's never had one. And do you want to give him some feedback on the advantages of the extra string?
What kind of stuff are you going to be playing? Man, still on the fence about getting a 7-string. And what 7-string are you thinking about getting? Ibanez, Kiesel.
I think they've been talking Ibanez.
Schecter.
Yeah, he's talking Ibanez. Yeah, because he's been talking to Jimmy T. Jimmy T's been giving him information about an Ibanez 7-string.
Mm-hmm.
So he's on the fence. He's balancing on the fence.
Yeah, I mean, it's an extra, it's an extra string to really dig into and play some different stuff.
And that's at the low end, right, Jay? It's like
Yes.
an extra heavy string.
Yeah, I mean, I still love digging deep in those things because
Yeah, Absolute Mayhem's into the metal, man. So
yeah, it just feels like you got a lot of beef.
he says Ibanez RG Premium.
Yeah, man. Yeah, see that right there? It's like
I'm listening to Korn all of a sudden.
yes, it's tuned. It's standard E with the low 7th string is a B. That's if you tune it standard.
Yeah. That's what I think of when I hear that sound. Is the band Korn.
Well, Korn were down to A,
Oh yeah.
but I always felt that sounded too floppy for me. Because B is low enough, right?
All right.
I think B is low enough.
To me, the drop D is low enough.
It's funny if you play a song that's written, like if you think of like a decent, kind of popular metal song that was written in, let's just say E, right? You take like anything off of Injustice for All from Metallica or the Black Album or even Master of Puppets, and you play that on a 7-string, it doesn't sound cool. Like I hate the whole like transposing stuff down and that type of thing. But and the same thing if you play a heavy song that was written on a 7-string and you try to transpose it up to E, it's going to sound like where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
This thing's out for once.
So really? So if it's depose, is that right?
Doesn't sound right.
Well, that's what it is. If you play Metallica on a 7-string, it sounds like cheesy new metal covering the Metallica song.
Yes. Yes. I agree with that.
Yeah, it was a new sound. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. You're right. It sounds like some metal, like new metal band or something trying to play that stuff.
And it's just because you're not used to it. You're used to it the normal way, right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's E, and that sounds so much heavier than right?
Yeah.
Yeah, That sounds way better.
Yeah, it does.
Way better.
Hey, we got Stack of Pound Cakes in the house.
Yo, Stack.
Yeah, Stack of Pound Cakes. There could be a possible unboxing tonight from Captain Smith. Hopefully he'll be coming in a few minutes. He's anchoring the boat right now. And hopefully we're going to get an unboxing. So grab a guitar, keep jamming, and hopefully the captain's going to come in. Yeah, ET 5150. This is a 2016. This is a Cherry Burst Fender Strat, because I always played a Tobacco Burst Strat, and I needed a backup for this bluesy sort of band I was in. Well, rock and blues, right? And I needed a good backup. And then actually this became the #1 because it just played easier. Yeah, just the neck on this
became his #1 because it didn't play like #2.
Yeah, it didn't play like #2. This neck is just like, yeah, super smooth, right? So
Hey, Joe. I don't know if you're listening. I sent you a message if you're listening. Oh, and there you are. Okay, all good, man.
Does anybody else have a problem going from 22 frets to 24 frets?
Yes.
I just find the neck's really long. Yeah.
I can't play 24 fret necks. Can't.
Is the reason just because like you look up there and you go to put your fingers and you're like, whoa, where the heck am I? Because
No, I think it's you have to wear the guitar lower. Maybe it just seems like the neck. Is there any kind of science to this? But it seems like it's just longer, and
It is.
I do have 24 fret guitars, and when I play them, it seems like I have to wear the guitar lower to play it, and my hands are more spread out when I play.
What's the scale length? That would be the tell to see if like if it's the same scale length. I mean, maybe do this and this are the same length apart, but they just, 2 frets are just, it goes back to here instead of
It's like
continuing
deeper
up.
It's like deeper in the body. Maybe.
I'm just asking. I have no idea, but all I know is, I've played Ibanez guitar since, I can remember. So when I got these EVH guitars, like switching to 22 was tough, but now that I'm used to it, the second I pick this up and try to play something up here that I've been playing on that thing, it's like, whoa, I'm lost. Those extra 2 frets like throw me off.
And I actually didn't know this. Here's my Tobacco Burst one.
Tobacco. 22 and 21.
Yeah. Didn't know. Like I walk into my guitar shop and I just order this. Oh man, I need a Fender Strat with a Floyd Rose Chrome. Can you get me one? So he dials it up on the screen. Here, what color do you want? Well, I already got Tobacco Burst. Give me a Cherry Burst. This looks kind of cool. So then I got it and I was like, wow, 21 frets. And this is a 1989 Tobacco Burst. And this one has 22. So back in the 80s, you had 22 frets. And now, I don't know, 2016. Yeah, what? 27 years later, you got a less fret.
Steve, look right there. You can see that the fretboard goes farther into the body than the 21 fret.
Yes.
Yep.
Nice guitars, man.
Yeah, not bad. I just anyone. No.
Not bad.
No. All I'm saying is,
You haven't even started saying it. Hang on.
Yeah, real quick. Anybody out there? An important thing to do when you're going to buy a guitar is actually not just sit down and play it, but put the strap on and play it.
Wait a minute.
Not that way. It's really important, guys. All I'm gonna tell you is
Talk about playing the guitar all the way out to here.
yeah, right. Yeah. The volume knob on these guitars, the Fender Strats, the volume knob is so close to the pickup and the action when you strum. When I play these things live, I had to tape the volume knobs to the guitar because I constantly hit them and the volume would go down. And so that's why I kind of retired these and I moved on to sort of building my own, and the volume knobs lower down. I don't hit them. Yeah, go ahead.
On friction pot.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Anyway.
Hey, Michael B. Yeah, Steve, I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
About the volume knob being a little too close to when you play, because let's say when I play, I usually have my palm on the bridge.
Yeah.
Resting on the bridge usually, and when you're playing, you tend to hit that volume knob, and you notice you're like, huh, my volume keeps dropping, and you keep having to turn your knob back up because you're turning it down every time you're picking.
Yeah, because one time I was playing, and then I was like, I couldn't even hear myself. I was looking at my cables and my pedals, and I'm looking at my amp, and everything's on. The lights are on. And I said to the bass player, "Wait, just you guys keep jamming. I just something's wrong here." And I'm like, oh my god, the volume knob again. Yeah. So.
You know what's funny about that? Like most guitar players, even if you watch a live video of virtually every guitar player, and I used to do this too, I had to always, you know, if I ring out a chord, you're checking. You're going down there with your right hand, like you're ringing something out. You know, it could be 30 times in a song. You're constantly like making sure your volume is up. It was almost like a tick, you know?
Yeah. It was just I remember this one time, and then I changed the game, and then I started playing my Charvel ones instead when I was playing live. Yeah.
Michael B, Johnny Beane, I did some drums live streaming a minute ago. Had to leave the earlier stream for a get together. I'm back, he says. All good, man. I wish I could have left that earlier stream. It was painful, let me tell you guys.
That's actually too low.
Yeah. And again, we'll say it like we did last week. Rest in peace, Vinnie Paul. Yeah.
Was that drop C, that song?
I don't know. Sounded right. Yeah. Johnny, do you have a drink going there? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm good. Well, not everybody's in the Discord. I'll tell you what I had. Okay. I had rice and beans with cabbage. Yes. And with look out, because Michael Smith got one of those as well.
That's why he's not on yet.
So he
he got one of these?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I've got one on the way.
Oh, holy crap.
And anybody, you see the phone number on the chat there beside my name. If you want to get in the Discord and you're not already, send a text to Johnny Beane. When you text that number, put your name, who you are first, and then Johnny knows who you are. That's the key thing with him. Yeah.
And then you'll get a questionnaire to fill out.
Yeah.
Yep. See right there. Fender Guru just commented in the Discord saying yum. He saw the picture. I'm not going to show it on here. I'll tell you what I had. I had rice and beans with jalapenos. I'm burning. My mouth is burning up.
The microphone turning brown.
Yep. But if you want to see a picture of it and have a great time with a bunch of great people, I think we have 30-something people in there now.
Woo.
Send a text to that phone number, 415-952-3263.
You notice that Johnny actually had to read his number off of the chat.
Yeah, but who really knows their numbers anyway, right?
I know.
Good point.
Like if someone asks me one of my friends' numbers or a cousin, no idea. It's on my phone. I just click call.
Yeah. If an emergency happens nowadays, it's like crap. I don't know anybody's phone number.
You have to speed dial 911.
Yeah.
I was always pretty good at that though, especially remembering someone's name. Like we'd be out on a night on the town, and we'd meet like 3 people or something. And my buddies next say, "Oh, that guy was hilarious last night," or "That girl was cute," eh? And you go, "Oh, you mean Carol? Oh, and Tom? Oh, that guy, yeah, yeah." And they go,
In
"How
that
do you
order?
know
Was
them?"
it in that order?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Carol and Tom. Yeah.
No, I was always good at remembering people's names and phone numbers too. I was good at that. Yeah.
Not me.
Frank
Yeah.
Corcoran in the house.
Frank.
Yeah.
Discord is very cool, he says. Frank Corcoran. Corcoran?
No, yeah, Frank. I thought it was Corcoran. Corcoran.
Corcoran.
Frank, spell it phonetically in the chat so we know.
I used to say Frank Corcoran.
Yes.
Wait, is that it?
No.
No.
What is it?
Corcoran.
I would say Corcoran.
Yeah, you did the stutter.
Corcor.
Yeah,
So it's a
it's
ka.
Ben Combs.
It's Combs,
Coombs.
isn't it?
Yeah. Coombs.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
The boat is docked.
Hello.
Are you anchored?
I finally got my anchor out.
All right.
Hey, I'll one up you. Ready?
Hey, hit the bell, hit the light bulb. Or no, is it the light bulb? Yeah, hit the light bulb.
The light bulb?
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah, Johnny's is sharper than
Johnny, hit yours.
here's mine.
Well, what do you got to take it out of the package? What are you sending it back?
I never took it out.
Yeah, we see that.
Is it because there's plastic on it? You think it makes it sharper?
It might.
Got those fresh batteries in it, maybe, or something. I don't know.
So Michael Smith, or sorry, Captain Smith, apparently you might have an unboxing to do.
The unboxing, unfortunately, was done already, but I can
By
show
his
you
wife.
the box.
The unboxing was done by his wife.
No,
And then she did the boxing. All his crap was in.
the unboxing was done by her, and then the next thing I know, all my stuff was out on the front of the house.
Was reboxed.
Yeah.
Was boxed up.
Rebox, exactly.
So Michael Smith, Captain Smith, this is your person of the show. So if you want to go beginning to end, tell us the story, show us the guitar, finish it off, it's your time, man. Go for it.
Cool. Okay. Well, okay. So I'm literally on a Sunday, right? A couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
My job, I'm on call all the time. So I get a phone call and I have an issue for somebody complaining about something on a railroad. Now I got to do what I got to do on my job, right? So I'm taking care of that and I have to go meet this guy. Again, a complaint, so I have to follow up. I got to meet this guy at a local Starbucks. So
Mhm.
I'm literally sitting there.
Real quick. Guitar Guru Network. Good to see you guys, man. You guys know them?
Yes,
Guitar
I think
Gurus?
so. Yeah.
absolutely.
Great to see you in here, man.
Hello, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I have only one screen, so jumping back and forth, into the chat room is a pain in the butt for me.
Yeah.
Um,
So Guitar Guru, this is our friend Michael Smith. We call him Captain Smith. He's just going to be doing an unboxing here, so we're going to listen to his story. Here we go.
So again, I'm sitting down. I'm waiting for this guy to come in. And next thing I know, I get a instant message on Facebook from Dave Nesdahl.
Whoa.
Literally, it said, because I guess he was attaching it to me on Facebook, and I'm driving. I got to do it. I got to work. And I look down. He's like, "Dude, you have to buy this guitar." Look at Facebook, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So I jump on real quick, and I'm like, he's right. I have to buy this guitar. I mean, really, if Nesdahl does this, you pretty much got to go with it, right? So I went ahead and I bought it before I went on. I've been on the road so much. It's crazy. So I went ahead and had it sent last week. I was on the road. I had it sent on a Friday when I was coming back, and unfortunately, I know a lot of you guys know, my little guy, my Davidson, is basically in the final stage of renal cancer. My dog, he's 11 years old. and I'm doing everything I can. I'm treating him. And Jay, you were telling me, I guess it was your mom or your aunt or grandmother that was giving the dog IVs also for the renal. Didn't you say that for the renal failure?
Something that's not. What state do you live in again?
Colorado.
Yeah, so it'll be legal. It would be cannabis oil if that happened on my end, which I'm not admitting over the internet.
Well, I'm admitting it over the internet because it's legal out here, and
well, it's not legal where I am. So
right, okay. I'm giving the dog cannabis oil, and I can tell you right now, the regular medication, the dog kept throwing it up. Basically, didn't want to take it. He's taking this stuff, and it's a miracle drug. He's not eating like normal by any stretch, but at least I'm getting food in him, right?
Yes.
So he's doing better today. So I get home, I get the guitar. And I reached out to Johnny on Saturday and told him, I apologize because I was supposed to do this last week. And I said, I have to open it up because the thing was so light. I wasn't sure if the guy sent me a guitar or just a bunch of freaking newspapers.
Some old newspapers?
Say again?
Some old newspapers?
Yeah, exactly. It really was that light. But he packed it up good. It's a light guitar, man. It's lighter than I thought it was going to be. So I opened it up. Messing around with it just a little bit. I've been so busy again with work and everything. I'm on the road the next 2 weeks, basically gone for 2 weeks, and I love it. It is really a kick-ass guitar, man. I got it for $900. Again, the link was sent by Nesdal. I got it for $900, $60 shipping off of Craigslist, and the dude sent it to me from Florida.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and I spoke to him back and forth, and I kind of got a good vibe about him. And yep.
So you're gonna bawl all over it? Or you're gonna show it?
Okay, I'll show it.
That's it behind him. You see it?
No, I gotta show you. I got there's Frankenstein, and I got 2 Frankensteins next to Frankenstein.
Oh, that's what those are.
They're guarding.
Yeah, they're guarding exactly. Try to mess with those dudes.
Wow. And hey, Joe Wentz. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Super nice of Joe.
Appreciate it, man.
Now you got to give it back to him and his channel. He goes live.
I'll give you back the $6. Oh, so that was it?
Not yet. So JJ's House of Jams is saying, hey, Michael, I have the hardtail sister version of your new guitar. Huh.
Whoa, really?
I haven't seen the guitar yet, though.
Dang.
All right.
Okay.
It is packed up outside. You had to go into the front yard to get it.
I had to go to the aft part of the boat.
Yes.
Well, here's the case that it came in with. Just a.
Oh man, yeah, that's the same as my case.
Is it really?
Almost. Mine doesn't have. Yours has a snap. It looks like.
Yeah, for the handle.
Has a snap for the handle.
Mine doesn't. Mine doesn't have a snap.
Is that Velcro?
Mine has Velcro. Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yes.
And there she is.
Nice.
Oh man.
No.
Hang on.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
Johnny, do those have the same Floyd?
I love the bird's eye on this.
Oh yeah.
Now, how's this? Does that thing seem like it's been played a lot, or is it kind of
No, it does not. Which is actually
who put those springs like that?
Say again?
Who put those springs like that?
No idea. This is exactly the way I got it.
That's how Nesdal does his. Remember?
No way.
Remember, he showed us the back of his Strat earlier.
Well, that's when there's more than two.
I have. There's a third one that came with. I'm gonna show you the what's in the package. It's pretty cool. Let me show you this.
Well, you don't need. Yeah, you don't need the third one, but
Yeah.
No, usually the springs they're angled.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'll show you. I'll show you the back of mine.
I got the plate here, right? And the extra spring, you know, that actually came with it.
Did those guitars come with a third spring?
I guess it did because the guy sent me a string. Yeah. You know,
how does it play right now, Michael? Does it play fine? Does it stay in tune? How is it?
It stays in tune. It plays fine, man. This is again, right? Assembled in Japan.
Is the Floyd Rose flat on the body on the guitar? Oh, it's up a little bit.
Yep,
Yeah.
just a little.
Yeah. What Floyd is on that? Is that licensed by Floyd?
Yep.
That one?
Yep. It says license under Floyd Rose, and you can see it probably right. I don't know if you can see it there.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it says Music Man. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. It says
Yeah.
Music Man, but it says
How are those
license.
Floyds?
Yeah, it says license, but it is Music Man.
That's an original Floyd to that guitar. That's what mine had.
Oh, okay.
Originally.
How are those compared to a German Floyd?
I have no idea, Johnny.
This might seem kind of weird. They seem a little longer. Like maybe the bar is maybe a little longer than a regular Floyd, or they're definitely a different feel to them. Still great.
Mm-hmm.
They're still great. They're made by Godo. They're Godo tremolos is what they are.
So Godo just basically got the patent from Floyd and went ahead and built it for this guitar.
Yeah. Well, everybody does.
Right. Okay.
Everybody does that.
And then check that door is pretty cool. The actual receipt
Oh wow!
from when the guy bought it.
So
What was
Michael,
the date?
The date is, where is it? June 4th, 2009.
do you know what year the guitar is specifically?
I don't know. I haven't
Check the
Brand-
serial number. Yeah.
serial number or anything like that, so I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
And he paid. I went ahead and then converted from yen to dollars, and he paid $1,700. Well, $17,346.
$17,000.
Oh, that's yen. That's yen, though, right? And in American, it's almost 16,000.
16,000, huh?
100.
You got-
Thousands over here, man. Come on.
Hey, you know what that calls for?
What? Yeah, no. So almost $1,600.
16,000. I got it for 900. You know, the guy just wanted another fix. Yeah, John BL says the difference between this with the springs and this with the springs is minimal. I get that, but we've all talked about this before. I mean, it's even though it's not technically the Eddie Van Halen signature model, it still is, but it's still an Eddie guitar per se. So you still kind of gotta, in my opinion, you still kind of gotta do what Eddie, when in Rome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what you can experiment with how far screwed in are the screws into the claw on the back of the cavity there, Michael? The back where the Floyd is, the back of the Floyd?
Oh,
No. The bridge. The screws, is it open up? Yeah, where the screw, the claw. Oh, it's right. Oh, it's close to the body. Yeah, so you could like loosen the strings a bit and screw those posts closer into the body and try to make an adjustment because you got an extra spring there too, so that the Floyd could actually sit flat on the body.
okay.
You can try an adjustment with that because you probably back the screws off too. So yeah. Anyway, something to think about.
I think the Floyd is. You can't pull that up right now, can you?
No.
It's just the Floyd isn't level. The screws into the posts.
Yeah.
They're too high up. They have to go down to make the, if you want to get the Floyd
Right.
flat.
You want to get it flat.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
You
saying.
can't pull it up. You can't pull it up. You can only go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'd screw the posts in a bit further. Yeah.
Yeah. Because somebody was mentioned block the trim, but are you saying block it like entirely? Not even be able to go down? I mean, it's, not really.
If it's floating, what a lot of people would do is block the tremolo, meaning well, these days you can probably buy some sort of parts, but back in the day,
the tremolo is one of them.
You would have to actually go to a bandsaw and cut a little piece of wood and then tap a piece of wood back behind the block. So that way you can only push down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but that guitar already has that pretty much, so you don't have to do anything.
Yeah. You're right, Jay and Steve. It's basically just a little bit of a tweak, right? To get it.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And have you played?
The action's going to be affected, so you're going to have to mess with that a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. The action is not bad. I don't know if you can see it. The action is not bad at all in this guitar.
Oh yeah.
What's the radius on that?
I have no idea.
Johnny?
I mean, look at that. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Have you played that through an amplifier, Michael?
Yes.
How'd it sound?
Awesome. The only thing on this guitar that is messed up, again, it's an old guitar, right? Is the knob.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
That's what's wrong with it.
Oh,
it's cracked. Yeah, you can replace that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So does that say volume or tone? Oh, it still says tone. Okay.
Yep. So that's the only thing that
that's a bright tone knob. It
does make the tone brighter, Johnny.
No, is it the same color? Is it the same color as the cream on the bobbin on the pickup, or is it brighter?
Say it's not exact. No, not exact.
Yeah, it doesn't look like. I mean, it might be original to the guitar, but then again, we know those guitars are.
You see a difference there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exact. It's close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks a little brighter to me. It looks like it's more of a white than
it's definitely not white. It's definitely not white, but it is not exact to the bobbins, the color on the pickups. No, it's not. It's brighter.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to see mine?
Yes,
Yep.
we do. Oh,
You showed us yours. You showed us yours. You guys want to see mine now? Did both of you guys do that? I'm gonna stand up though, so look out.
I'm still muted. Holy crap. I was just talking to you guys. John BL said the neck radius for that is 10 inches. That's like the original. Same as the one Johnny's holding that has dirt from St. Swithin's Day on it.
Yeah. Am I bright? Am I here? Here I am. All right.
Present yourself.
All right. So this is my. Where am I? I'm right here. Present. Okay, I got this thing in December '92.
Wow.
So it's
It was
earlier than
brand
that,
new?
I guess.
It was brand new.
Oh
John?
yeah, it was brand new. It was brand new. So if you can see my tone knob, I know it looks bright.
I was gonna say it looks a little lighter, kind of like mine. Just a little. There's not that much of a difference, Johnny.
Okay.
It's close on mine, but
Let's see if I can turn mine off.
Crack.
Yeah.
If you get
mine's original to the
you get
guitar.
the best way is get a thin rag and try to slide it under the knob, and then pull the rag up, and the button comes with it. Knob comes with it. You got a thin rag.
Here.
Oh my God, that toe knob
There
is
you go.
disgusting.
I can't
Oh,
believe
look at
Johnny,
that side.
I can't, well, Johnny knows it's his germ, so he doesn't mind that.
Yeah, mine's disgusting too. So I don't know who the hell was.
That's somebody else's grossness.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess
Mine has a sticker on it,
I have alien grime.
which is upside down. There it is, an original sticker from, I don't know, 2002-ish.
Hey, Johnny, those screw-eye bolts, you put those on yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I did that myself.
Okay.
Right there. Of course, mine has an original Floyd Rose from my Kramer.
Oh,
I
yeah.
stuck on there because my Music Man Godot bridge rusted.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, because when I play, my hands, they get, wet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what happened?
What had happened was,
Am I blurry?
yes.
What happened over the years of playing is on the original bridge, I had to carry around a small Allen wrench, like a tiny one, and a screwdriver, and tap the block out of the low E just so I could change the strings, because it would get stuck all the time because of the rustness, if that's a word. So
You played the hell out of that thing, dude.
yeah.
What's up with like half 5 on the bottom there, Johnny?
I had decals that said 5150,
That's what I thought. Okay.
and I ended up tore them off one day and just left like part of the 5 there. Just it looks relict, looks kind of cool.
Is your top flat? Completely flat?
Yeah.
Okay. So is
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah, totally flat.
Yeah.
My Floyd is at an angle. It always has been. So I'm used to it. It's not
Same as mine, basically.
probably worse. Probably, I would assume, but because my D-tuner, yours doesn't have a D-tuner, right?
No,
yes, it does.
no,
Well,
mine.
does it?
His
Oh.
shouldn't. His those didn't come with him.
No,
Oh,
That was before. That was before they had them. Mine looks like this when it's out. Like that. You can see some scrapes on the bottom of the guitar there. There we go.
How old are those strings?
I would say the last time I played this guitar live was not this. The previous what's the show? Steve, what's the thing I do in Oakland? The Oscars, Academy Awards.
yeah.
I played this guitar live, not this year, but last year, and I would have put new strings on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're over a year old.
But it needs new frets bad, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's
Well,
an old
look
guitar.
at the fretboard. Look at the
Look at that
fretboard.
old-
You can see how the fretboard's all worn in different spots.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Oh
Sweet.
yeah. Yeah.
Just cry.
Here's like
You can feel the grooves when you go to bend it on the
Yeah.
fret.
You ever tried to clean that neck at all, Johnny, with oil in the whole bit? Or
yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I've done it, but I've only done it like once or twice.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so Johnny, what would be the difference between your guitar and Michael's? That his new one there. What would be the difference? Do we know any hardware differences, like tuners, or the Floyd's different?
Well, yeah, the Floyd's different because I changed mine, but
Yeah.
my tuners are Schallers.
Okay.
Do yours have an S on them and say
Yep.
made in Germany?
Yep.
Here, let me unpresent myself so we can see. Let's see. Michael, say something.
Hello. Hola.
Mm-hmm.
No, Michael, show it one more time. Say something.
Hello. How you doing?
Okay, see how his headstock and his neck are the same color?
Uh huh.
Yeah, get ready to throw up again.
Here's mine. Brand, mine looked like that too. Way back then. Way back when.
Long time ago.
Here's what mine looks like now.
Holy.
Look at that.
Moly.
Major difference. And that's a little nick right there. An earthquake. My guitar fell over and got that little nick in the back of the head, back of the neck. But that was actually in like 1993. So I've played this guitar all these years with that little nick there, so I'm used to it. I feel it. I know it's there.
With dirt, so it's probably super smooth now.
Yeah, but look at that. That's
Nice.
yeah. Okay, so that's what my springs look like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I should probably beef up that at some point.
Yeah.
And that's a NAMM decal I got the first year I went to NAMM, right there at the
Oh, wow.
EVH booth, which they haven't had them since. Like Michael, we didn't see these there when we were there.
No. Now, turn it around again, Johnny. Your block is different than mine.
Well, mine's a Floyd block.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yours is the Godot block. It's a little different.
Yeah, you can see the
Yep.
difference. Right
Yeah,
there.
that's right.
Yep.
That's what mine used to look like when mine was that bridge. Yeah.
No.
What about the pickups, guys? They would have different pickups, the two guitars?
I believe they're the same.
Oh, really?
I mean, yeah.
Huh.
These are mine. These are the original pickups. The only thing I did was when I saw in a magazine in what year was it? Was it 93? Was it 93 or 95? One of those years. There was a magazine, I think it was 93. And I had noticed that Eddie had turned the pickup around on his guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
So
okay.
if you look at Michael's, his is the correct way. Right?
There you go.
Like that. And then once Eddie turns the pickup around, all the other guitars after that, the PVs and all the EVHs all come like this, stock now.
Mhm.
Flipped around.
And that looks right to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because
You're
so many times, right?
you're so used to seeing it. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's funny every time I see Eddie with his the older pictures with the Wolfgang, and I see it the original way, I'm like, oh man, those pickups look too close together. The white on the inside, it just looks like
Like it's actually closer. Yeah.
Optical illusion.
And also, Johnny, you have the eye hook. Did you change that? Because I don't.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yours is the original ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I did this. I did this myself. Probably 4 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
When I first started hanging out with Nesdal on here. That's when I did this because he's like, you gotta change those.
Yeah.
You know.
So basically, they're kind of close to the exact same guitar, except for the changes that you made. Really.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'd be very interested to play yours to see, what it's like, because I've played this thing since December '92.
Wow.
So I know these guitars like better than probably anything.
and I bet Michael wouldn't be in a rush to play yours.
Yeah.
I can clean it.
Well, I can always bring this out to NAMM or ship it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
I love the top on this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yours is a nicer top than mine, I
Well,
think.
Because you played the hell out of that thing.
Uh-huh. Huh? Well, no. I was never happy with the top on my guitar.
Really?
Yeah, I never thought it was a good. Although I'm used to it now, so I see it and I know exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
But I never thought it was anything special. But like I said, I've been looking at this thing for
Forever.
however many years it's been. So
Yeah, this top is pretty killer. It's pretty nice, man. What were you saying, Jay?
What?
I thought you were saying something before I cut you off, like I always do.
No, I was just saying how. Never mind.
Oh, Mayhem. Good night, man.
Oh yeah.
Good night.
And absolute thank you for all your help in the Discord, man. He's very, very helpful over there.
Oh yeah.
Really, really helps out.
Yep. I can't get in the lounge on that channel unless I restart my computer. Yeah, it's really
That's
odd.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah. So, Michael Smith, what else is new with you?
Nothing much. I mean, basically status quo. You know, it's like a broken record, but work's really taking up a lot of my time.
Yep.
After the next 2 weeks, I should be done with the long travel. You know, I'm going to St. Louis, and then I'm going to Des Moines. The next 2 weeks, and then after that, it's still travel, but it's driving. You know, within driving distance.
Right. So when you're traveling, Michael, do you have some kind of like deal with a certain hotel chain that you always stay at the same chain of hotel, or?
Yeah, actually, I try to always stay at Holiday Inn, believe it or not, because the points basically they never expire, but I travel enough that doesn't matter, right?
Oh yeah.
And when I went to NAMM last year, I didn't pay for the hotel at all. I used my points, so the stay was free. And I also fly. I like Southwest because you don't have to pay for the luggage for two bags. It's free, and the flight out there was free.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I try to use those two. Those two when I travel. And right now I have enough points on both that when I go to NAMM, it'll be free. So I won't be paying for either one of those. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I can't do it all the time because I travel a lot of different places, and these Holiday Inns are not always there, and I have to go through a system for work, and Southwest doesn't always fly where I want to go. Like when I went to Kansas City last week, I flew United because it wasn't available.
They drop you off somewhere close. You have to walk.
Yeah, cross state lines.
Hey, Ken. Ken is saying, is it a maple cap or a veneer? Mine, I think it's a cap. I don't think it's a veneer at all.
And I have no idea. I have to research the serial number, right? I'm gonna reach out to Ernie Ball to get all the information about when this about the guitar, when it was made and everything like that.
Yeah, they probably have a website, Michael. If you called up Ernie Ball Music Man. I did it with Fender Strats. Like I just go to the Fender.com or whatever it was, and there's a link for looking up serial numbers.
Right.
So have a look and see if they have a link for that. I know Fender's been around forever, so that's probably why they have a link for that. But probably Ernie Ball does. They've been around long enough.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I mean, they're a big enough company. You know, they're not a small company by any stretch.
Yeah, they'll break down the code. Like it's just like a vehicle insurance number, right? Every single letter means something, whatever city it was built in and what month and year. Yeah.
Yep. And where and everything like that. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to do that because I'm curious as heck to see the history.
Oh, yeah. What's the hey Johnny? What's the deal with this maple cap issue? Some of them have maple caps and some don't.
All the original ones had maple caps. Some of the import versions have veneers.
Oh, okay.
Like let's say like the OLPs.
Oh yeah.
Those, I believe, those are veneers. Maybe even some of the import PV Wolfgang versions are veneers.
You guys talking about fake teeth?
Yeah.
No.
So Captain.
Yes.
I got your new getup for NAMM this year.
Uh-oh.
Oh, really?
Yep. Here we go. If you can read, oh, come on, man. Can you read that? You gotta wear the little fanny pack.
Actually, at NAMM, a fanny pack would come in handy, so I wouldn't laugh at that.
Let's do it.
I am laughing, but I would wear one. I'd wear all that
to the
stuff.
side, right? Like over your hip instead of like over your Johnson. Johnson.
You said Johnson.
I was talking about Rob.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I'll wear that at NAMM. Why not? What the heck?
Call me Captain.
Call me Captain.
You got to wear the Serengeti sunglasses too,
And a mustache. I'm in.
and a mustache over top of your beard.
Oh, yeah. That would look freaking hilarious.
Mm-hmm. But no, you do. The mustache, the fake mustache over top, you shave underneath it. So it's like it looks like you have a negative mustache when you take it off.
Mhm.
Like a really messed up goatee.
How would that look? Has anybody just shaved the mustache part and just
Yeah.
had this?
I've done that. I call it the Abraham Lincoln. I've done that.
Or it looks like you're Amish.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go, Amish.
Yeah.
That was one of my looks at one point in the early 2000s. Yeah.
You don't seem too happy about that.
Well, I wouldn't do that now.
Mm-mm.
No,
I was just gonna say, where's the photos? Prove it. I don't believe you.
I've got them. I've got them. They're real photo. They're real pictures. You know, there's none of this digital
No Photoshop.
stuff. Yep. No, I've done all kinds of looks over the years. I've had the little clam catcher by itself. I've had
Flavor saver.
just the stash. I've had the full thing here. What we were talking about, this thing, and and then the goatee. Yeah, I've done everything. I've had just the beard, just this, which I called kind of the Sammy Hagar. So at one point, Sammy had just this.
Yeah.
I had that going on back in 2004. I had just that. So if you can imagine.
Mm-hmm. You did the Hulk Hogan that one time, except it wasn't blonde, but
Yeah. Well, I had it down to about here.
yeah, his went all the way down to well, I guess depends on what era you're talking about, but yeah.
Yeah. And the reason why I had that going down to here
Mm-hmm.
was because there was a show I was watching at the time. I was sick, like right before. Usually with NAMM, you get sick right before,
Mm-hmm.
or you get sick while you're there, or you get sick afterwards. This year, it happened afterwards. I got super sick when I got back.
Oh yeah.
The damn thrax. I was in bed for a week. It was terrible. And I think Michael, he was talking about it too. How he might have got some of it, but no, the reason I had the mustache down to here that one year, that was 2013, I think. Whatever year that the Stripe series debuted at the NAMM show in Anaheim. Because when I was sick, this was before I went. I was watching this show called Moving On.
Okay.
Do you guys know this show? It's a show about truckers.
Mm-mm.
And one of the guys in the show has a mustache. And so I'm watching this. I'm thinking, I'd like to have one of those just to try.
And to wear in public.
And to wear.
I forgot to close the door.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Can't have that. Michael Collins, Joe J, why is that door open behind you? Did it just
The alien
open?
opened it.
If you're talking about it just opened, I'm gonna pee my pants.
Yeah, because the alien's trying to get out.
Trying to get out.
Next thing you know, my amp's turning on and
No, it's been open this whole time. I
Okay.
remember before we started, you walked out of there and you left it open.
did I really?
Yeah, you went in and you came out.
How was I doing in there?
What's in there?
What am I doing on here right now? I don't even know.
You're getting
Having a cold
crazy.
one, you know. Hey, speaking of having cold ones,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
when you watch, well, you don't have anything right now.
No, I got to go.
When
Do
you
it, Johnny,
watch
do it.
Live Without a Net, right?
Yes, sir.
Eddie, you see him drinking out of a red cup, right?
Mhm.
But then at one point he drinks out of a blue cup, I think.
Okay.
I wonder if anybody ever knew that was, you know, with Van Halen or any stories that came out. Like, was there a difference? Was like water in the red cups or was the water in the blue cups? Was it different? Was one beer and one like, you know, Jack or something?
John BL, you got the screen caps on that?
Yeah, right. What was in them?
You got the X-ray photos where you can see through the cup?
I have a story, if I can tell one.
Is it something that's going to need Johnny and Mike back?
No,
Oh, well then
I'm
forget
still
it.
here.
Tell me.
I haven't left yet. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to leave.
I have a very interesting question. So, Jay, where were you Millennium Night? December 31st, 1999.
Oh, when I get back, I'll tell you guys. I remember. This is Johnny, by the way. I'll be right back.
Jay?
I honestly, I think I was working. I used to work at IBM, and we do the 12-hour shifts. And at the time, I was
Whoa.
working nights. And I remember everybody was like kind of nervous about it, you know, because we were working with computers and all this stuff. And I just remember like nothing happened.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nothing happened. And it was like,
What about you, Michael Smith?
I was actually at a party that
in the
night.
year 2000.
I was at a party with a bunch of friends of mine, and I remember all the hysteria, you know, right? The world's gonna end, computer's gonna crash, planes are gonna fall out of the freaking sky, satellites gonna smash into each other, and I was like, it's just not gonna happen, you know. It's just, you know, just lighten the hell up, and that was it. I'm just hanging out with a bunch of friends.
In Colorado somewhere?
Oh no, this was back in New York. I was in the Bronx back then.
Wow.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
So my story is Millennium Night, I said, well, what do I want to do? So Kiss was playing a concert in Vancouver, like Millennium Night, and it was supposed to be recorded for Kiss Alive 4. And anyways, they're the king of the BSers, right? So they said the equipment couldn't make it across the border to record that night, which was probably crap, right?
Mhm.
Anyway, I was in the 8th row, and Ace Frehley, you were talking about beer cups. I have Ace Frehley's cup. It's in storage. I'll bring it next time. But he drank beer. He had a red beer cup. It had a gray piece of tape, and then it was written on it was Ace. And he had a straw that was taped to the side of it, like inside the cup, and drank out of it and threw it out in the crowd. And it would like fit perfectly when I put my hand up. It fit perfectly in my hand. I got it. So yeah, I got Ace Frehley's cup Millennium Night at the concert. Yeah.
That is
pretty
cool. That is cool.
He probably had the straw taped onto it, so he didn't do this on stage trying to find the straw. You know, look like one of those
And
goofs at the
also,
party.
What's cool is, like, you know, they have their makeup on and he's sucking out of the straw. There's actually, you can see his lipstick is on the straw.
What was in it? What was he drinking?
Beer.
Drinking beer out of a straw?
Yes.
Who does that? Ace Frehley, obviously.
Well, because they can't mess up their makeup, Jay. So you got to drink out of a straw.
I've done that.
They say if you drink beer out of a straw, you get buzzed quicker. That's what I've heard. I've never done it, so I have no idea.
Yeah, because you drink it faster, but also it gives you horrible bubble. Yes. Yes. All that stuff.
Well, I know when I drink beer out of a glass, I drink it a lot faster.
Yeah, I can see beer goes down better in a glass than a straw.
Yeah. Straws for like milkshakes. You know, you drink a milkshake out of a straw.
Yeah, because I Last
Yeah.
one.
What about the hat though? You know, the hat that has the stuff on it. And
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the things that go. You guys wouldn't wear that?
Yes, I would.
Ace,
If I
Ace wasn't
had
wearing that.
to,
We should
if I
actually
had
we
to.
should all get that and walk around and Nam with that.
The only people that put iced tea in their beer. What are those things called? Beer helmets?
Beer heads? I don't know.
Just walk around like a bunch of hosers.
All of us walking around just
John BL 5150 says he has George Carlin's cup he used live. Glasses
Ooh.
a red hook mug. Yeah.
Huh.
Glass. Cool.
Wow.
So Steve,
Yes, sir.
I've been off for a couple of weeks, everything going on. What about the poll questions?
Oh, we got last week's was if you were going to play a song for someone who's never heard Van Halen before, both eras with David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar, one song would you play for them to sort of represent the band? So with David Lee Roth, the most votes this past week was Unchained, was the song that had the most votes. And for Sammy Hagar, hands down, was the song Dreams.
Really? Okay, cool.
Yeah, that was that poll. And then the next one for this week is other. You know, we sort of talk Van Halen gear and guitars and stuff. So this week's question was, other than sort of Van Halen, what are your favorite 3 guitar players other than him? So
That's
yeah,
a good
yeah, guys will put it in the comments or in the chat, and then I can total it up late next week. Yeah, who the other 3 guitarists are. There's lots of Page, Clapton, Hendrix. A lot of have already been mentioned in the chat earlier. Yeah,
cool, man.
yeah. So, Michael, now that you've bought that guitar, I guess any kind of build that you're thinking of doing is going to be put on hold for a bit.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
For monetary reasons.
Yeah,
Yeah. And that's all good, right? I mean, this again, like I said, out of the blue, Dave reaches out to me, and I was like, I was blown away by it actually. So yeah, but I mean, I'm still gonna do that 100%. But right now, I mean, I don't have they're not all American made, obviously. I do have the PV Wolfgang, which
Yep.
is American made. Then I have the Japanese Wolfgang Special.
Yep.
And now I have the Ernie Ball. So I have the 3 lines, not all American, but man, killer guitars. You know, I mean, if anybody out there that's thinking about, as far as I'm concerned, any of these EVH guitars, you get especially the cheaper ones, right? You really get your money's worth, big time.
Yeah.
These guitars are killer.
Yeah, I even saw one of those newer ones, like we call it the Jared Frost guitar, the Stay Frosty one, that blue one. I guess it's a Wolfgang. It's like $550 US. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, it's a good price range, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're getting quality. I mean, literally, you are buying a great guitar. You know.
Yeah.
You know, and if
Because normally a guitar that has a Floyd Rose, it's usually the number $1,000 usually comes up, right? So
Well, the Floyd. Let's be honest. The Floyd's on the EVH standards. They're the Floyd Rose specials, and they're not. That's the one thing. If I had a Floyd Rose, sorry, Jesus, I was reading something, and now my brain is off in left field. The Wolfgang standard. That's the first thing I would change out. I would get a real Floyd for it.
yeah. So Mad Dog is asking, did they make a lefty Ernie Ball Music Man? Did you ever see one, Jay?
I don't think so.
No.
Johnny would know this. Dave would know this, but I don't think they did.
What about the PBs? Did they make left-handed PBs?
I can't remember seeing them. I mean, it took them how long to make left-handed EVH?
Yeah.
Wolfgangs, you know?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
yeah, Guitar Guru, right? Let's see. He writes, just sent a Wolfgang standard to a pro player and EVH artist in Nashville. He was blown away by it. Exactly.
Yeah,
Wow.
and Guitar Guru, do you Liquid Charlie, who's a friend of the show, great guitar player. he has a bunch of Wolfgang guitars. He even has one of the USA Stealths, I think, and he prefers one of the standards over it. Now, of course, it's FU toned and kind of like, souped up a little bit, hot rodded, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
But he said he just something about that guitar he likes. It just feels better and resonates with him more. So yeah, I mean, you never know. I mean, it could be anything. You could get a $3,000 guitar, and the woods don't match or don't like each other, and it could sound like crap.
Yeah.
Or you can get a $600 guitar, and the neck and the body just resonate with each other.
Yep.
Feels great. You just never know. Usually, but for the most part, I mean, with musical instruments, usually you get what you pay for. But I think Michael's right where, if you only have like $500-600 for a guitar, I would definitely look into the standard EVHs or standard Wolfgangs, because it's Eddie Van Halen guitar.
Exactly. And then, like you were saying, you can always change out the tremolo system. I mean, it's not that expensive, and you literally have taken an excellent instrument and made it that much better, right?
Yeah, because that's the Achilles heel on that guitar is the Floyd Rhodes special. Floyd Rhodes, Jesus, that's the Randy Rhodes model.
The Floyd
Rhodes. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can just change it out, and then it's a great guitar before you do so, but after you do it, it's that much better and less than $1,000, right? I mean, that kind of a guitar, man.
And Ty Z says get a used standard for cheaper, then use the rest. Yeah, because you can get like a used one for like $400, maybe even cheaper.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they got some cool finishes too.
Oh yeah, the tops on those things are good. I mean, they're not crap. Let me put it that way. You're not going to get one to look at it and like, oh, this thing is just, what were they thinking when they made this guitar, right? It's going to be a good looking instrument.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I remember back in the day after I had my first Ibanez RG, and I remember a little while later I went to the store, just picking up other guitars and stuff, and there was an Ibanez EX series. And I just remember just the difference between, I had an RG 760, which was, that was at the time, that was like top of the line RG model. But still, it just felt like a completely different guitar. It just felt like it was cheaply made.
You could tell just by like sort of playing it.
Yeah, just playing it, touching it, like the fret ends and just the I remember feeling like, down by the nut.
Yeah.
I don't even think it had a nut on it. Well, not a nut. I'm sorry.
Floyd?
Well, yeah, it didn't have the, come on, somebody help me out.
Locking nut.
Locking nut. Thank you.
Spring locks.
And it just felt just sharp, like it just didn't feel right.
Yeah. Bill loves the stainless frets as well.
My man. I can't go back. I can't. I play a guitar with nickel frets, and it feels like it's on sandpaper.
Yeah, they're great.
But I know that Pete Thorne was talking about this one day on, I forget what guitar show he was on. It might have been Tone Talk, and he was mentioning with that type of radius, the 10-inch radius where it's really rounded. I don't think he was actually referring to the Ernie Ball Music Man, but I think he was just talking about a different guitar. But he said he put stainless steel frets on something with like a 10-inch radius, and it just was too slick, because it's more rounded. So when you're bending, it's just like extra, extra help. So he said he felt like he almost ruined that guitar by doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, G. Butchnoff says he put a Gatto on an EVH Wolfgang standard with a Mexican special neck, and it was the bomb. But he couldn't get used to a 1 5/8 nut. That's an R2 nut.
Mm-hmm.
Just too narrow for him. Just sold it on eBay.
Yeah.
So it's all preference on the neck. Like Jay has a lot of his Ibanez necks are really wide, especially
wide but thin. Like
Yeah.
When you hold it, imagine doing like this, because they're super flat necks. It's 17-inch radius, so they're super flat.
Yeah.
But your thumb is literally like right behind your. And I always loved how that felt. You know.
Yeah. That's
Especially
like
on a 7-string.
Yeah, like these, the Fender Strat is an R2, 1 5/8, and then when I go to the EVH Stripe series, they're an R3, a bit wider. And I know, I know, because this is what I'm used to, and all the builds I do are 1 5/8, the R2, just because it's what I'm used to. When I go to even just a R3, like a 1 up, I can like my Circles guitar, I can tell the difference right away. Yeah.
Hey, the first time, well, Steve, sorry, go ahead, Mike.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say, which one do you like, Steve? R2 or 3?
R2.
Twos? Okay.
That's my only complaint about the Stripe series is I wish they had the R2 nut. So that's when I made the big change in my life where I don't buy guitars at shops anymore. I phone up Musicraft, I get a body and a neck sent, and I build them now. Because I just got to the point. I've kind of played everything I like, and
you know what you want. You basically know what you want, and you're gonna build it.
Yeah, and you know, some people call me names and stuff, but whatever. Like, because the Eddie influence, it's like, yeah, you know, I can't walk into a store and buy what I like right off a rack because I want it to have certain things. Like I want the Floyd flat on the body, and I want certain tuners on it, certain Floyd, certain pickups. So it's kind of like when you get that particular. That's when you start building because you can't get it in a store. Yeah.
Right. And by the way, for somebody to call you a name for something like that, that's naive. I mean,
no, it's all sticks and stones, right? It's not hurting me.
No, I get it. No, I get it. But my point is, you know what you want, and you are going, and you're getting what you want. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what we all strive for. Right?
Yeah.
What you want.
Yeah, and it's cool when I go out and jam with one of the ones I built because everyone's like, "Wow, what is that? what is that?"
Well, and you're like, "It's mine."
Yeah,
exactly.
So what I was going to say about the EVH Wolfgang, the second I played one, I felt like the first fret was the second fret. Like it felt like I still needed to go down
because the Ibanez
to get to the first fret. It feels super short, and
yeah.
But you get used to it.
Yeah.
Mad Dog said
that thing rings out, man.
Oh, and these strings are kind of. I've been playing the crap out of this thing, and the strings are kind of dead, but it's still. I mean, this thing just resonates.
What string do you use?
I will show you. Oh my God, where is it?
Where is it?
These. DR Veritas.
Oh, use those too?
Oh, look at that.
But
boyfriend and boyfriend.
Those are different though because Jay has the 9s. Johnny has the
9s.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, and Jay also mentioned that he does not like the packaging of those strings. I personally love it.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what's interesting? Me and Jay often disagree, which is great.
And we still get along.
Yeah.
See? People can disagree and still get along.
It sounds like Sesame Street.
Bert and Ernie.
Sesame Street. Mad Dog said a buddy of his bought the titanium $900 Floyd. He said, James Orcutt, look at you. You are a machine.
Thanks, James.
He said he'll take pics when he gets it. Now, Mad Dog, have you heard the guitar since he's changed it out, or has he told you there's like a huge tonal difference, or is it something that's kind of like he's got the money so he wants to get it? Because I'm always curious about that. It's like is that upgraded Floyd?
What was that?
I don't know.
That was me. Sorry.
Were you ripping him?
Was it? No, I saw Michael's thing vibrated when that sounded. It was like, oh no, not that one. It was this one.
What did I do?
Did you belch?
I did.
Like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I did
because I saw it. The thing moved. And hey. James Orcutt, man. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
So what?
Sorry, Jay, did we cut you off?
My burp literally just derailed the entire show.
Yeah, Michael B.
Michael Burp.
Oh. Yeah, Michael.
Perfect timing.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what you guys are saying, but hey, Guitar Guru Network. We were messaging the other night, and I was telling him anytime he wants to jump on, anytime. We've had him on the show before, actually.
Really?
A while back, yeah. So Guitar Guru, let me know anytime you want to jump on with us. You're more than welcome. So what? The strings. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we still got. I wanted to do a review of these.
Oh,
so go ahead.
That's what. Well, they're not on my guitar yet. I need to put them on something with tens. Probably the Telly, I think.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, and then I've got the other ones too. I've got the dragon skin.
I wonder how those are. Those would probably do well with you with your clammy hands.
Clam hands.
Wait, it's like, is that?
So Fender Guru posted a picture in the Discord. Somebody, hey, if I say it, you guys got them too. You got to hit the button now. Not all on me. If I say it, you got to hit it.
Mine's coming in the mail. I don't have it yet.
Okay, there you go. So he posted a picture in the Discord of the Ibanez Voyager. Remember the Red Beach model with the back that was cut out?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I remember there was a music store in Connecticut that had the one that he played, like the all wood, the natural. Well, I guess it's not natural. It's dark, whatever. But the gold hardware and stuff.
Yeah.
And part of me remembers wanting it, but it must be because I just liked Winger. But that thing is, what was he? Yeah.
We've got the shirts.
Yes, we do.
I wore mine every Wednesday. Tubininen, every Wednesday. I'm wearing your shirt, man. Hashtag Winger Wednesday. Did you see that, Michael?
Koa.
We've got these T-shirts now.
I need one, man. Everybody needs one.
Yeah, so the body's Rocky Balcoa on that guitar. But I'm looking at it now, and it's super ugly, man. Like, what was he thinking? Yeah, Fender Guru said, did you play it? No, I never played one of those. And he said it's ugly. Yes, very ugly. Very.
Ronnie, how do I go about getting one of those items?
What, a guitar?
The shirt? He wants the shirt.
Sure.
Tubinen. You gotta talk to Tubinen.
Tell us all.
Tubininen one.
Tubininen one? Okay.
It's crazy, you guys. We got people sending us clothes, custom made T-shirts. First we had the poof.
Oh yeah.
That's right. The poof.
Is that the first actually? Custom made, maybe it is. Although I've had a lot of people send me. Well, Jay, you sent me a shirt. Well, Steve.
Yeah.
You sent me.
Everybody sends you stuff, man.
You sent me what? 2 shirts? 3 shirts?
Jacket.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The jacket? Man, I'm growing out of my pants though, man.
Uh-oh. That Taco Bell.
So am I, man. Thank God I started cycling last week.
Nesdall's in here.
No way.
Yes, he is.
You sure that's the right one?
Everybody dance.
We-
Dave Nez
We
does
had
it.
it. There was another one in here earlier.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Nerd Halen t-shirts. Caleb's got to get on that, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think he finalized his design. Where is Caleb? Hasn't been on tonight.
He was stuck in traffic next to the LA Forum earlier.
For real?
When we were live earlier, he sent me a picture. He's like, "Guess where I am?" And it was a picture of the LA Forum.
There's a picture of Eddie Van Halen's bushes.
Ugh.
I'm outside of his house right now. I think I see his shadow in the window.
And speaking of T-shirts, you always have this.
Hang on. Oh, where am I?
Yeah, you got to have that. I just got stung by a bee face. Like he got a chewing tobacco in your cheek.
Wait, what? What? I'm doing this?
There you go. That's it.
It's the same guy, right?
Yep, I think so. If not, I got ripped off.
Well, I remember. See, look, I'm like Sinatra holding the mic. This is my own. I'm taking over the Steve's show. This is, Michael. I remember when I posed for that picture. It was a selfie that I snapped of myself in Whole Foods in front of the frozen fish section. So if you look at the actual picture for that, you see like salmon and stuff all behind me.
So that face is like, what smells in here?
Yeah, it's like something kind of stinks.
Who opened their legs up in here?
What's that low tide going on over here? What's this? What the hell does that smell like?
It's the only smell that's worse than. It's not just me anymore. Dave's probably like, son of a bitch, they all got him. And Steve's is on the way, Dave. Jeff Hausman started selling them.
Yeah.
Daisy, what am I watching? We don't know. It's the Steve Andersen Power 4 Hour.
Yeah.
It has his name on it, so you can't blame me.
Yeah. So Jay mentioned he has some kind of unboxing next week. Is that right, Jay?
Yes.
Right on. What about the stealth news? That's been sent back, and you're getting a refund?
All done.
Okay. Does that mean you potentially have some extra dollars that you might be getting another guitar, or are you good now?
My wife thought she had already. She's like, "Ooh, we can."
Yeah.
Like,
Ooh, we can buy food.
food. Who needs food when you can buy a guitar?
Exactly. We can buy food. Well, no, let me get the guitar so I can make money to buy food.
No, let me get the guitar so we can not eat, and that's fine as long as I can,
So Jay, what
I'm
about?
not hungry anymore.
Yeah, right.
I'm not
Jay,
hungry at all.
Jay, what about other stuff like effects or amps or anything? Is there anything that you have your eye on? Maybe the new EVH chorus pedal?
That is very tempting. The couple videos, I saw 2 videos, so I guess it is a couple. That thing sounds amazing.
Cool.
And I kind of like how you can't adjust the speed or the rate of the chorus. It's pretty much, how Eddie had it but you can just basically the intensity or whatever, or the the overall effect level.
Right.
But it sounds it sounds like Eddie's what Eddie had going back then. So
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and even in the zero position, it sounded awesome. And that's probably where, if I had that, that's probably where I'd leave it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That pedal is basically diver down in a box.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what it is.
Hmm.
And like I've said before, Eddie, he never changes the settings of his pedals. It's always the same setting. You
Okay.
know.
Right
I
on.
mean, he has the one sound. Love beards are now available at the store.
Love beads.
Oh, love beads.
Love beards.
I was like, no one's gonna read that. And then here comes Johnny swooping in.
I thought he said beards. I thought he was talking about my beard.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, speaking of love beards, Michael, I mean yours. You keep yours trimmed. I'm talking about the beards. Okay, this is beard.
Beard tone.
Well, Jay's got a beard. Steve just left.
Guitar's about to fly towards the camera.
He's gonna go grow one real quick. That's where you sit down and you just push.
Oh God.
Oh. But no, seriously though, you do you every couple days do you?
Yeah, every few days, because I got to work, right? I represent my company, right? So I'm out there and I got to look, But then again, every now and then I just let it grow. I want to go like a year without shaving, just to see how freaking insanity this face would look. Just all over the place. I just wanted to see what it would look like. I don't know if my wife would approve, but
You'd be like Tom Hanks in Castaway.
exactly.
Wilson.
Wilson, I'm sorry, Wilson.
And just eat crab and fish for an entire year.
I love that movie. What a great movie that is.
That was on the other night. I watched it. And I told the guys earlier, I watched like a marathon of Jaws the other day.
And I popped in your mind, I bet.
Yes.
No, with me, with this, is it gets to a certain point where it's almost I had it trimmed down a week ago or something. It was bigger, if you guys remember.
You had the babushka.
Yeah, it gets to a point where it gets to that point, and then it just kind of starts looking. It kind of falls apart, is what it does.
Yeah, raggedy.
So you have to trim it up or whatever. And I've been using this oil, this snake skin
to make it glisten.
Dragon skin. Dragon skin oil.
That's Johnny's beard glistening secret.
Well,
when I first met Johnny, when I first met Johnny, I'm like, "Come, how you doing?" And all of a sudden, I just see little stars all around his face. I'm like, it is him.
Yeah, Michael, you saw it firsthand, where it was like all shiny and yeah.
Because I know nothing against hippies or anything, but I know they use this patchouli oil in their dreadlocks.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And my friend used to do it, and then at night he used to have to put his hair like in a cap, otherwise the pillow would be totally like disgusting with this patchouli oil.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You know what's weird about that? Did any of you guys play with
Everything.
He-Man figures when you were younger?
Say again?
Remember He-Man?
Yeah.
They had the He-Man figures, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So my first experience with patchouli oil was they had a character and a figure named, I thought it was Skunkor, but I think it's actually Stinkor. But it was a skunk He-Man figure and character. and the smell was patchouli oil. So I remember, when you're a
Wow.
kid and that's the first time you smell something, like instantly that's like ingrained in you. You know what I mean? Like that's what that smells like. It's a stinky, smelly character figure. But I remember like years
Now-
later in like junior high or high school. Huh?
What the hell was it? A scratch and sniff?
No, just like he had it, just they doused the character, I guess, in it or something like that.
Really?
The figure.
It was like the strawberry shortcake figures, so I've heard. Okay, where they smelled like strawberries.
So they actually made it. Okay, so they did
Yeah,
it.
so whatever they did, they doused it in patchouli oil.
Well, it's the same era. He-Man, strawberry shortcake, same.
Yeah.
84, same thing.
So I
That was
remember being in school one time, and this kid or girl, I forget who the hell it was. I can get them confused.
Or what it was.
What it was. But it was like, that hippie type of thing. And they were wearing this smell. And I was like, instantly, my brain was like, Stinkor.
Yeah.
And when you're a kid and something is named Stinkor, and you're basically told that smells bad, even if it was a good smell, you're still like almost trained to think it smells bad.
But it's
So whenever I
Stinkor.
smell that smell, I think of Stinkor.
Well, by the name, Stinkor.
Stinkor.
So Johnny, I guess if you were up in like the San Francisco Bay Area, is there a lot of the hippies with the patchouli oil? There's a lot of that up there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everywhere, man.
Every store you go into, it's there.
Yes.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
you basically have to
you,
walk around with like an oxygen mask on.
let me just say, every Whole Foods. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're into
Not
organic.
the mask, but just the smell. Because
Yeah.
you see somebody walking by, you see Stinkor walking by with all the red,
You smell Stinkor.
and they walk past you, and there it is.
Yeah.
And nothing against,
No.
Oh, no,
Against
of
them.
course not.
but it's a very it's a strong smell.
If you want to smell like a He-Man character, go ahead. I'm gonna pull it up and put it in the Discord.
Oh, my next question. I'm not that I'm doing it. I'm just asking general. Where would someone get patchouli oil? Like where are they getting it? Where do they buy it?
San Francisco.
No. I'm like I meant like actually like what kind of store would sell something like that? Is it like
A patchouli store.
all right? Okay.
Please don't tell me you're investing in this.
Well, don't start with that. I had a good day today in the
Well,
house.
he just heard that there's girls there.
Yeah, right.
Okay, all right.
Well, the guys wore it too, so.
Yeah, that's right. My buddy did. It was for a while. He got sick of it.
But they also don't. None of them shave either. So,
Right.
not that there's anything wrong with
Oh
it.
no.
Well, let me real quick say this. Nesdal, Dave's in the chat room.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave, for looking out for me and I mean, I mentioned to him that I was looking for this type of guitar, and he actually sent me a few other ones earlier, before I got this one. And, he literally like basically hunted me down like, dude, you got to buy this. So thank you, Dave. That was uber cool, you man. You rock. Thank you.
What was wrong with the other ones, Michael? Too expensive or?
Yeah, too expensive. Kind of like just too rich for my blood. Just didn't have the money, right? And then this came across, and I was like, man, I gotta jump on this. So
Right.
Yeah.
So the other ones that you saw, was there a particular color scheme that you liked that was different than the sort of yellow one you got?
No, actually, to be 100% honest with you, if I can't afford it, I literally just throw it to the side, right? Because I know I can't have it, and I ain't gonna tease myself, right? So, I mean, would I rather have a different color? I don't know. I love the top in this one. This guitar, as far as I'm concerned, is perfect. So I'm ecstatic that I have this thing, and at the price point, couldn't be any better.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you guys.
Yeah, you are.
That's a real character?
Tinker?
Here it is. The unique scent was achieved by mixing the plastic used in the mold with patchouli oil.
Stinkor. I'm
Yeah.
looking at a picture of Stinkor. This is a real thing?
Yeah, I had that
Look it
fake.
up. Show it. Come on, Johnny.
This is Stinkor, 1985. Look at
Oh, he's got a skunk stripe.
Look, there's
This is a skunk. And he's got the stink coming off him and everything.
Yeah.
But he's got the
That's
muscles too, though. So
A villain from the Masters of the Universe franchise, labeled the evil master of odors. Stinkor is essentially a humanoid skunk with superpower, is the ability to release a toxic odor from his body that renders foes immobile.
you mean stinker power?
Yeah. Oh my God, you just fought it. I can't move.
Oh, that is freaking awesome.
Yep. Yeah, it says many toy collectors mention that even 20 years after, well, it's more now. This article's older.
30 actually I smell a skunk right now.
Uh-oh.
Well, it didn't smell like a skunk, but the toy collector said that even 20 years after its original purchase, the Stinkor toy still retains its smell.
Oh, yeah.
I think Stinkor is outside. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Fender Guru from New Zealand is saying those guitars are over $2,000 in New Zealand. Yeah.
What is?
I guess like the Ernie Ball guitar that he has.
Oh.
Yeah, I think there's a big markup in price. I think I was talking to Guru one time, and he was saying anything like that's from Japan, sort of on his longitude, right? It is sort of more fairly priced, or something coming from China. But then as soon as he's getting something overseas, the United States over to there, it's going to be more expensive because of the shipping and handling, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and the guy that I bought the guitar from down in Florida, excuse me, he bought two of them. And again, I talked to him on the phone. He's like, "Yeah, I bought two of them from Japan." And his top, I think he said it was blue, which I'd love to. I can reach out to him, see if he can send me a photo of it. And he was like, when he put it up on Craigslist, he's like, "I knew somebody that's a big Eddie Van Halen fan would dig this color."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And again, he had two of them. This is the one that he didn't want to keep, and I jumped all over it. And he also said that he has other guitars and other pedals and stuff like that he might be selling. So I told him, like, dude, let me know, and I'll put it up. Try to help him out, because as far as I'm concerned, it's a crazy deal. And again, thanks, Dave. But it's a great guitar. And again, he bought two. I don't know how much you paid for originally. Maybe he paid less than $900, right? I mean, if you buy something for $900, you want to make a couple of bucks off it. So I don't know how much.
If you get a pinch,
That's a good point too. He might be. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't argue with him, right? I was normally you'd go ahead and say, can you give it to me for $800? I was like, I called him up on the phone. You still got the guitar? Yeah, like I told you. $900? Yeah, I'll take it. that was a negotiation.
You didn't even try to get free shipping?
No, I didn't. He looked it up, and $60 was the cheapest from Florida, which is not bad. $60.
No, to Colorado? No, that's
yeah. So he was straight up honest with everything. So I could be more happier.
Did you know that it had a broken tone knob?
No, he did not mention that.
Ha!
No. So I'm gonna fly down there and choke him to death. I'm just joking. Can't we all just laugh and get along?
Yes.
And yes, Stinkor was outside.
Oh,
Really?
no way.
Yeah, my cat was out
Will
there
he spray the
looking,
chickens?
looking at him. No, they're put away. He can't get to them. Although, did you guys know there was one night where a skunk did get into the chicken coop
Yeah.
and was trying to sleep in there with them?
Really?
Did I tell you guys that story?
Yeah.
No.
I was up in Walnut Creek, and I get a call saying, "Johnny, come home quick. There's a skunk in the coop." And so 2 hours later, I get here, and we're fighting a skunk, trying to get it out of there, and he sprayed everywhere. It was terrible. It's awful. Stinkor.
Now you always say that when you see a skunk. Stinkor.
Exactly.
We still have 34 watching. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you guys. The host isn't even here. He got up to take a skunk.
I had to refuel the Heineken. Yeah.
Phil Campora says Jay needs a pariah pickup. Yes, I do. In the striped Wolfgang. Yes, I do. This one, no, I'm not. These pickups are staying in here.
Yeah, that guitar, man.
Yeah.
That's staying exactly how it is, man. I wouldn't touch.
Well, except for the Floyd.
Oh, man.
Why do you want to change that out, Jay?
Real Floyds just feel better.
Okay. Well, give a little history about that one for somebody that might not, know it.
I don't know. I just got it recently, so I don't know too much history about it.
Oh, okay. Tune in next week for Jay's explanation.
Well, I'll tell you this, and I don't know if you've heard this before, but I've explained this. Everyone's been asking like how this guitar is, and usually I've been having bad luck with everything that I receive, and it's just funny how I receive something used, even though this thing, if you got it, you'd be like, this thing was brand new. It's got one little ding in the bottom, and unless you feel it, like if you're looking, you can't see it, but you can kind of, you can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Feel it. But it's brand new.
Yeah.
But it just feels so good. How many Van Halen references can I make here? I mean, this is just the full boat, man.
It was a dream.
Nice.
The dream. Yeah, I got it. Opened the case, and it was like a dream.
I'm at the top of the world.
And when I was sending, doing a whole transaction, I was like, all right, this is Judgment Day.
And then when you finally opened up the case and looked at it, you had a massive eruption.
Oh, gosh.
That's it. We can't top that. That is it, man. But the one thing I did have to do though is I had to change the strings because I didn't want to get the Luchatherium.
Oh yeah. We just need a song called Brass Tacks.
John BL says, was it big fat money? No, actually, it wasn't too bad.
Simon Williams is in the house.
Hello, Simon.
Hey,
Yeah,
Simon.
let's do a roll call, chat. Where are you guys from? Light it up. We got Fender Guru from New Zealand. We know that.
And I do feel like when I play this guitar, sometimes I'm on fire.
Nice.
Nice.
No, I'm keeping it going, right?
Let's keep going. Yeah, why stop now?
Yeah.
Good enough, man.
Good enough. Especially, it's getting warm. It's great to play a guitar like this on a hot summer night.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Nice. Especially after you took a little bit of whiskey home.
Don't tell me what love could do.
Oh,
That was kind of off topic.
that was kind of weird, but I can't even think about. I don't know.
Chat room, help out Johnny.
Don't give him the runaround. Come on now.
Oh, well.
Right now,
Hamilton.
all four pea brains are running around trying to
No,
think.
I was about to say, man, when I ordered it or when it was shipping, I told Jeannie, I was like, man, I want that guitar right now.
Fender Guru is from
And then when you got it, you jumped for joy.
Scott Nickerson is from outside of Edmonton, Alberta. John BL, Essex County, Massachusetts. Mad Dog, Oshawa, Ontario.
You know, and then when the package came, I opened the box, pulled out the case, and Jeannie was like, "Well, where's the guitar?" And I was like, "It's on the inside."
And she was like, "What do you mean it's on the inside?" And you're like, "Because I got special powers. I'm me. Wise magic, Bo."
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Oh, look, Nesdal's got one. He said, when you got it, you said, it's about time.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Uh-huh. And what
It got here early, so I was already up for breakfast.
uh-huh. And what time was it when you got it? Was it 3:16?
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
It's 2:32 Pacific or Eastern, 11:32 Pacific. 35 watching, 28.
Steve's over it. Steve's like, all right, guys, shut up.
He's taking over.
Yeah.
Man, I've been playing this guitar so much, my fingers are black and blue. That was a good one. Got to give it to myself there.
And hey, once you unboxed the guitar, the dream was over,
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
or whatever
There
it
you
is.
go.
This dream is over.
That's one I wasn't expecting. That's a good one.
I'm gonna go with an album title. When you opened up, you were like, "For uncarnal knowledge, yes."
For uncarnal knowledge.
Well,
John BL said, I'll wait to play it someday.
nice. Keep
Come on,
pumping them out, chat. That
Come on,
guitar's
Tom.
unchained.
Come on, John BL, finish what you started. Come on.
Uh-huh. And when you unbox the guitar, you're like, this feels so good.
I already used that, didn't I?
Oh, okay.
that was the second one. I don't know why this is fun, but it is.
Everybody else thinks it's fun too, obviously.
Yeah. John BL, would you call it a little guitar?
Nice. Nice. And you played it so much, like you said earlier, that your fingers were bleeding. You literally screamed, "Somebody get me a doctor."
Oh. What is that dinging sound I hear? What is that?
It's probably me.
I don't know if it's like the Discord going off or if it's I'm getting a message on something.
Yeah, the Discord's,
I think
Discord always
it's the answer to the question, who got the guitar, and you're like, "I'm the one."
Mm.
Yeah, it's a Discord, is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, the Discord's always ringing.
It's a Discord song, Discord sound on Steve's side.
Bill Camporis, what a bunch of fools. That's a good one, man. Scott Nickerson, Jay, where did it come from? Panama?
Nice.
No, Amsterdam.
And now there we go. And now I'm dancing in the streets.
How awesome is this?
I don't know. I can't
Everybody
think.
in chat.
I can't even think.
Yeah, I don't want to cheat and pull up the song titles because then,
Yeah. So Jay, what's going on with you musically? Are you recording anything for movies?
I'm waiting to hear
Uh-oh.
something. I'm gonna get the word on something on the 9th.
I'll wait.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Oh wait.
Monday, I get my next. I don't want to say assignment, but something's happening Monday.
Nice.
And no matter what, push comes to shove, you're gonna do it.
Actually, I don't know. But no, there is definitely something coming down with, like I told you guys a week or two ago about there's like a 4-part animated
Whoa.
thing
Awesome.
going on,
Really, that is cool, man.
and it's going to be based around, like, the soundtrack is going to be a lot of heavier music.
Yeah.
So I got a phone call about that one, and they were like, "Yeah, we think you're the." Yeah, this isn't like, A-list movie stuff. This is a lot of independent releases, but hey,
Yeah.
it's still awesome.
How many independent releases literally went on to be blockbusters, though, right?
Or that and the film festivals that they go to, and also just
Yes.
your name gets out there doing that type of thing, and
Yep.
So
And the industry watches it, right? I mean, it's not just it's not just the independent group, bands and group. I mean, the industry pays attention to everything that's put out, right? So.
I mean, not that I'm expecting to, do the next Star Wars movie or something like that, but it's fun doing that kind of stuff.
It's funny, you never know. I mean, if you're not, you're putting it out there, so there's always a chance.
Well, there's a trailer that comes out. It was supposed to actually come out this weekend. I did. There's this movie coming out. It's kind of a 80 night. Good night, Dave. Dave. Everybody say good night to Dave.
Good night, Dave.
Wait, hold on, Dave. Before you leave. So there's a movie coming out. It's kind of like a 80s horror movie type of vibe to it. Yeah.
Nice.
So I did 2 things for it. I did a song for the trailer. The second half of the trailer is a song that I did. And then I also did, as soon as the credits hit at the very end of the movie, there's about a 24 or 27 second, maybe even longer now that I think about it. But there's a section of drums, guitar, bass, little lead thing going on as soon as the credits hit. And I'm kind of pumped about that. So that was actually supposed to come out this weekend, 4th of July weekend, but it got delayed a little bit. So I think the trailer, it should be coming soon, but as soon as it does, obviously I'll put it on my, my social media stuff and everything, but kind of excited about that one.
Can you go a little bit more into details as far as anything, the movie type, or
Well, that one is it's kind of has that 80s horror movie vibe to it.
Yes.
Kind of like intentionally corny to a certain extent.
I'm a massive horror movie fan. Sure.
Yeah, Mad Dog says it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was me.
Well, that's you under an X-ray. That's what you actually look like right now.
That's the shirt you wear underneath my shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
What character is that, Michael?
I have no idea. I got this for Christmas. All I know is
Oh, wow.
freaking badass.
It is.
Yeah.
Mad Dog says if it's the 80s, it should be a little cheesy. Yeah, it definitely has that that corniness to it. So but it's neat. It's not something that I really set out to do. It was something that I kind of got a phone call from somebody that I know who also does engineering. And they're like, "Hey, I'm working with an editor right now and a producer with a movie, and is this something that you'd be interested in doing?" And I was like, "Well, I've never really thought of it before. I can try." And I sent them some stuff. And next thing you know, I've done 3 or 4 things for them so far. But what are you doing, Steve? We boring?
Hold this guitar up Scott Nickerson, Fast Fender Strat 2016 Cherry Burst, Floyd Rose.
I forgot it's the Steve Andersen takeover. I forgot.
No. You asked.
He's reminding you right now.
Yeah, he's pointing that guitar at me. He's like, "You listen to me."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey Jay, is that how you get most of your leads? Like just word of mouth and stuff like that, as far as the next project?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, I've learned that in the music industry, like as far as advertising and that type of thing doesn't really. I mean, think about it. If you scroll on your social media and you see an advertisement sponsored or something,
Yes, sir.
I'm scrolling right past it.
Yep. I wait 5 seconds and I skip it.
Yeah.
That word that basically means another S word. Well, two other S words. But one of them is spam.
Mm-hmm.
Is what pretty much you see it and you're like, forget it.
Yeah.
That's an ad. That doesn't mean anything. But hey, real quickly, who was it that was talking about how they like the picture of Howie looking at the Devil's
Me.
Tower? That was you?
I want a T-shirt of that.
Well, we're gonna have to make it. Here's another picture. Maybe you guys haven't really seen of Howie right in front of it.
Oh,
Look at that.
nice.
Devil's Tower.
Close Encounters of the Third
Close
Kind.
Encounters.
Yeah.
This was in 2013.
Oh, I love that.
Right there.
That's a good. Did you have that picture blown up and framed or anything?
No, it's just a picture I just took.
No, I know you took it. I'm just saying you got to have that thing like matted, framed and matted, dude. That's a great picture.
Wow, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
And speaking of Howie, I got to post something. But today is the 15th anniversary of meeting Howie for the first time.
Tell a story about that, Johnny.
He doesn't remember. It was 15 years ago.
I was a kid.
He was the day he got the Ernie Ball Music Man.
I was 9.
Here's your guitar, Johnny. I want a skateboard. No, play this.
No, it was 15 years ago today that we got Howie from a Dalmatian rescue. Actually, here in Santa Cruz, believe it or not.
Cool.
So
there's nothing better than, and this is my opinion, I would never, ever, ever go to a breeder and buy a dog. That's my opinion. There are literally millions. Literally millions in shelters that are up against, depending on what shelter, right? No kill or whatever, up against time. So just go to those places and rescue them. Don't pay somebody. That's my opinion. I mean, nah.
I agree. John BL wants to see a puppy pic of Howie.
Oh my God, I've never seen one. It's a good point. Put one up, Johnny.
I gotta find one. I got 15 minutes to put a picture up. Well, actually, okay. Here's one.
Just take that same picture and minimize it a little bit, and just, here you go.
I gotta find one. I know I've got pictures of him as a puppy, probably on his MySpace. I know MySpace.
And Scott Nickerson, this is a 1989 Fender Strat tobacco burst.
Has nothing to do with any of this, but
No, keep looking for photos. I'm filling in the space.
Who the hell is this?
Yeah. So you got tobacco burst and you got the cherry burst. Which do you like? Let me know.
wow. The thing is, I'm scared to even go to MySpace these days.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Well, I
Especially
pressed
on your
it.
phone.
I pressed it. I'm
Johnny,
there.
You can do it, Johnny.
I'm there. Let me just find Howie's page. If it's still there. Hope. Oh, son of a. I go to
Son of a
freaking
bitch.
I go to MySpace and what the
Oh.
hell? What the hell is that?
That's spam. Just back out of it
Crap.
and clear history.
Holy crap. Freaking MySpace. What's on my phone? Am I okay?
No.
Am I messed up now or I didn't press anything. I just backed out. I didn't actually. Can't believe that. You go to freaking MySpace and you get some sort of pop-up crap. I didn't press anything. I just backed out, so I think I'm all right. Oh, it sucks. Yeah, all his pictures from well, when did that place go downhill? 2000, about 10 years ago. Let's see. I jumped on MySpace in 2005. So he was born in 2003. So yeah, when he was 2 years old, all those pictures they're still there. But I don't want to go to MySpace now because of that pop up you guys just saw. That's crazy. Man. So what's that guitar, Steve?
You can't tell me you don't have one baby photo of Howie, like ready to go. No?
Maybe on his Facebook.
There you go.
Maybe on his Facebook. I gotta find it. I still have to. I've got 12 minutes. I still have to post something to all his pages.
Yeah, MySpace sunk itself when they started wanting money. Yeah, it just turned into like an ad fest and all that crap.
Who owns MySpace?
What was that guy's name?
Timberlake.
Oh, Timberlake owns it now, or did back then?
Well, no, it was some guy named Tom.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He was your first friend.
Yeah, and then Timberlake bought MySpace and was revamping the entire thing.
Oh,
And look, I freaking went to it and I get some freaking pop-up ad. You saw that? You guys all saw that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, that's insane. Okay. Well, I mean, anybody, if you're on Facebook, even if you're not, you can still see it. There's a Howie the Dalmatian page on Facebook. He has 599 likes. One more like will give him to 600.
Howie, my man. I love that fella.
Well, since I'm here, I'll show you what I'm looking at real quickly.
Yeah.
Here he is reading the Esquire magazine with Clooney and Cody.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys ever saw that. And thank you to Janie Van Halen. She shared that.
That is
Everywhere.
awesome. Oh, actually, that's Cody. That is cool as heck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Cody and Clooney.
Oh,
I have that magazine.
Yeah.
that is too cool, man.
Oh.
That's a great picture.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody in the chat, get over there, get one more like. I mean, push it over the 599 mark, will you?
Well, here, let me put it. Let me put it in the chat. If you're on Facebook, go and like Howie, especially on the 15-year anniversary of Howie being a Beane.
How old was Howie when you got him?
He was 6 months.
Awesome.
So he's 15 and a half.
Yeah, when I got April, I think you guys, I can put a picture if you want to see. She's a husky collie mix, so she has one blue eye and one brown eye. She's a beautiful dog.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I got her at a rescue center, and there's paperwork, right? Because you need to know the habits of the dog. Are they good around kids and everything like that? if you're getting from a reputable place. And it broke my heart. The reason why the guy and it was a dude, the reason why he let her go, he literally put one word in there, and the word was homeless. So this guy literally lost everything, that he's homeless now, but he had the heart to go ahead and put her up for adoption. So, and she was 4 years old when I got her. But in Howie's case, at 6 months old, basically her whole world, Johnny, has been with you and your wife. I mean, that's
His.
yeah, his. Yeah.
Or her. I don't know. The balls are never there, so he could be a her. I don't know.
Let me tell you guys. Well, it's I wouldn't really call it sad, but it was. We were bummed out when we first moved down here. Right. We went to. We donated some stuff to one of the shelters for Christmas time, the North Myrtle Beach Animal Shelter. So we brought like cat litter and some dog food and cat food and some some other stuff that they needed. So we go in there, and there was this little dog. I forget what kind of dog it was. It was a mutt, So we go in there, and Jeannie, just falls in love with it. Just like falls in love. And I'm like, man, we just moved down here. This was right before Christmas. We moved down here at the end of, at the beginning of November. Yeah, so we're here for like a month and a half, Not even. So we go in there, meet the dog, and we weren't intending on, we knew eventually we were going to get a dog, but we wanted to kind of, be here for a little while and whatever. So she falls in love with this dog. So we leave. We start talking about it. Like, all right, let's go back tomorrow morning and hang out with the dog again and get the ball rolling, fill out the paperwork and do all that stuff. So we get up the next morning, go down there a little before, lunchtime. We walk in, and there's another couple with that dog in the meeting room area. When I tell you the heartbreak that I saw on Jeannie's face, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It was just, I was like, oh my God, this is terrible, But we ended up getting, Joey, our little, Chihuahua Beagle Dachshund mix. So, I mean, it's, it is what it is, but it was just, she
broke her heart. Broke her heart.
Broke her heart. She had already named her, that whole thing, So.
Have you ever put a picture up of the dog? I don't think I've ever seen your dog.
If you go on Facebook, they were all over there.
Okay.
Yeah. We have two.
I got to go on there and check that out, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Scott Nickerson. Number 600.
Of what?
Howard Dalmatian.
You applied. What is it called?
God!
Facebook. Thank you, man.
We got 34 5150s here tonight.
29 of them are drunk.
No, 2 of them are drunk.
Yeah. 2 of them are eating Crystal Pepsi.
I'm looking for a picture. I'm looking. Here's a quick picture. You guys might know this guy. This was about 3 years ago. Tell me who is this? Here's Howie. Who is this with me and Howie?
That's Chip Ellis.
Yep.
Right
there. That's down at Fender.
Nice.
We were hanging out.
He's got to get that beard back, man.
2015. Yeah.
Yeah. He lost the beard, right? Yeah.
He's gotten grayer because he's making all those relic guitars, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
Dressing himself out.
All right, I got 5 minutes to find a puppy Picture.
5 minutes,
Post.
Johnny. You're under pressure. Let's go.
I'm looking.
Well, any questions in the chat room for Johnny? Because it's 5 minutes before he turns into a pumpkin.
A pumpkin.
Nice, a pumpkin.
He's got 5 minutes. I forgot how to play that crap. Remember 5 Minutes Alone from Pantera?
Yes.
So, Jay, what do you have planned for the rest of your weekend?
Saturday, the 7th, is my mom's birthday.
Tomorrow, in 4 minutes here.
Yeah. So let's go over there, have some cake and stuff, hang out, have a few rums.
Nice.
And then Sunday, I don't know. Jeannie's working, so I'll probably just hang out here with Ellie and, you know.
Cool. Michael Smith, what's going on for your weekend?
Actually tomorrow I'm going to go look at another house. I'm house hunting right now.
How's that going?
Not good.
Oh.
Everything's expensive?
I actually went into a contract with one of the houses. I don't know if I told you guys about this.
Yeah.
And yeah, so the out here in Colorado, in this part of the country, they have a soil what's called bentonite. Okay, basically what it is a sponge. So when it rains, it expands, and when it gets dry, it contracts. Right.
Yeah.
So the one house that I was under contract, you know, I do inspections for a living. That's what I do. I inspect railroads and trains. So I went down there in the basement and found a crack. And I'm like, I don't know, because it looked like they tried to fix it. So I got a mechanical engineer out. And long story short, the exposed wall, I saw the crack. The rest of the house, which would be, you know, it's a big square. So you got the other three areas was had you know, it was covered up by the
bye.
and it's like I called a mechanical engineer out and we got on the sides and they have a thing called beam pop, which means the walls are basically pushing in across the main beam of the foundation in the house, which is an I-beam.
Yeah.
So that I got out of the contract. I went last week to look at one that was perfect. Again, same thing happening.
No way.
Yes. So it's literally a crapshoot. So I'm going to look at one tomorrow, and this thing, it is freaking insanely awesome and insanely priced for out here. Really good. And the first thing I said to my wife is like, "What the hell's wrong with it?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we're gonna look at it tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be cool, kosher, and
Ship shape.
nice. Yes,
Ship shape. Yeah.
in ship shape. Yeah, because my ship has never sunk, as you can see. I'm still here.
Yep.
So that's what's going on tomorrow, and then Sunday I'm packing up for my trip, and then I'm flying to St. Louis on Monday, and I'll be there for the whole week.
St. Louis.
Yep.
I heard that's a good, lots of sports bars in St. Louis.
Yeah, well, you know, from what I understand, it's kind of rough in a lot of areas. You gotta, you know, watch out for yourself.
Oh, you haven't been before?
I've never been there. No,
Oh, okay.
only you know, connecting flights and I've driven through there. That was it.
Oh, okay.
So I'll find out. I'm not worried about that. I mean, I worked for 20 years in the South Bronx, so I ain't worried about that kind of stuff.
No.
South Bronx. South Bronx.
Bronx.
South Bronx. South Bronx. South Bronx. South Bronx.
So that's my weekend and week ahead, and I got three steam locomotive boilers that I have to look at.
Wow.
Yep.
Cool. So, Michael, what amplifier do you use when you're at home there? What amp do you have?
Oh, it depends. I have a bunch of different ones. I got the Katana 50 watt. I have an HT5 from Black Star. I have a Fender Machete, which is one of my favorite frickin' amps. That
What
thing,
wattage is that?
50.
Oh, okay.
50 watts. You get that Fender clean. If you look up that amp, it that was like one of Fender's main dive into really dirty amps, right? I mean, really heavy on distortion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's killer, man. It's an amazing amp, and I bought it when it first came out. I think it was like a $2,500 amp, new.
Jesus.
Yeah, I got it new from a store. Just had been sitting there for $800.
What?
$800. I swear to God. And I was like, "You got." I stepped in poop when I bought this damn thing.
Yeah.
How old is it?
I
Like
don't
what year model is it? Do you know?
I don't know the year, but again, it's a Machete. I can look in the back. I'm sure that it has the born on date, if you will, on the back there. But that's something actually that one of the future shows I'd like to do a review on because it is that good. Again, look up Fender Machete, and then you'll get a little bit of a flavor about what this amp's about.
Yeah.
Nobody
If
saw
you
that.
don't know, Fender makes good distortion amps. Just ask Eddie. Right?
Nobody saw that, right?
Yeah, I did.
What?
Nothing. I have no idea.
All right. I took a swig from my bottle of water here with the cap on. Yeah. Oops. I meant to write it. South Bronx. South Bronx.
What does KRS-One mean, Jay?
He's a rapper.
They're a rapper. Yeah, he's the one that did it.
Oh, okay. So, Michael Smith, when you go on the road so much, like at nighttime, are you able to see any concerts when you're in certain spots?
I've never done that, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When I'm on the road, the thing of it is it's not, it's not a vacation, right?
I don't know.
I'm trying.
I imagine you do stuff in the day, and then from 8 o'clock at night till 11, there might not be much going on, or unless you got to read up on stuff for the next day. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what it is. I'm literally going to places that I've been in the past, especially in my main territory. So I'm looking to see if I got compliance out of my last report, right? So like St. Louis, this is my first time there, and I have three boilers to look at. So I need to get up to speed on what they're doing, and then get a bunch of paperwork from the railroad, and go ahead and forward it to DC so they can look at the mechanical engineering side of it. And then I have to do a report on what I'm doing out there. So it'd be tight. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I was in St. Louis this week and Van Halen was playing, that's a different story. Because I'm gonna be in the arena wherever the heck they are. I've never done it.
So what other band other than Van Halen would do it for you if they showed up? Like, I don't know.
Rush.
Okay, Rush.
Yep.
Cheap Trick.
I've seen Cheap Trick. I don't know if that would make me do it, but I really love Cheap Trick. Yeah. You like Cheap Trick, obviously, right?
I'm just throwing band names out there.
Oh, okay. Okay. Van Halen and Rush would be the two that I would probably.
Cool.
Not probably. I would go to. Yeah. They're my two favorite bands. They're both of those bands that are who I saw the most.
Oh, okay.
Scott Nickerson says he just thought, here's a good one. Have you learned all the in and outs of your new guitar, new EVH? Yeah, that was a good one.
Nice.
Missed it. But I think I'm going to split.
Oh, you're gone, Jay?
Yeah.
3:05 a.m. Pacific, Eastern, sorry.
Yeah. I gotta get up not too early tomorrow, but still early. Got some crap to do. It's my wife's only day off for She's working like 7 out of 8 days or something like that, and she works 13-hour shifts. So it's
Holy.
yeah. Hey, somebody's got to work, I make her schedule. Yeah, you're gonna work. No, I'm joking. I don't. No, here's the thing. The reason why she's working 7 out of 8 days is because on the 13th, the night of the 13th, her brother and a couple of our friends are coming down to stay for a week on vacation. So
Whoa.
she's off after that 7 out of 8 day shift schedule. Yeah. She's off from like the 13th until the 20th or something like that.
Oh yeah.
But
you might have trouble being here when you.
I might because the one couple, Mike, my friend Mike and his wife Val, they're actually going to be sleeping up here. They're going to pull out the old inflatable mattress.
You got to go live.
Well, I'll have to think of something. I might have to do it. I might not be able to make both regular shows and probably not the late show. I probably won't be able to do the late show.
They'll be sleeping under the alien.
Yeah,
exactly.
So I'll try to either do the Tuesday regular show or the Friday regular show, but it might be from my laptop or something downstairs. Or I might not do any of them. Somebody else might have to fill in for me. So we'll see. Or they can just go old school and be Johnny and Dave. That'd be funny if they're up here sleeping and I'm up. You guys shut up. I'm trying to be on a show here. For Christ's sake.
Nothing wrong with a little snuggling.
Stop that garbage. Stop that. I'm online live.
Yep.
Really pissing me off right now.
I'm online. At least take something off.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, it's Simon Williams' birthday on the 8th. Happy birthday, Simon.
Happy birthday, Simon.
Happy birthday, Simon.
Never mind.
Simon says he's going to be 60 and he's what? Not looking forward to it. No, enjoy every day you can, man.
Just buy yourself a new guitar and you'll feel fine.
Yeah. Exactly. My father, God rest his soul, always said, never complain about getting old because there's literally millions and millions of people that never had the privilege. So 60 is a good number.
Michael Smith, so my next question to you is, when Eddie on tour, the last few tours...
Wait, Jay's trying to leave.
Oh.
Good night, gentlemen.
Jay, nice to see you again.
Good night, Jay.
Night, Jay. Night, brother.
I have to say it. I'm just disappointed that you didn't have a rum drink with me, but we'll make up for it next time.
Yes, and it sucks. It might not be next week either.
Well, you'll be pouring doubles then.
Next week I'm going to be drinking enough for all 4 of us. So,
yeah,
right.
Video.
Yeah, and hopefully I get that package from Floyd Rose. If I get it next week, I'll definitely, even if I can't come on normal, I'll definitely just come on to unbox it.
Cool. Well, like a Sunday afternoon. Yes.
Whenever I get it, because I probably won't put it on the guitar until everybody leaves.
Yeah.
Because I want to swap out the Floyd, obviously. I want to use the 5, what is it, Steve? 530 seconds?
Yes, sir.
Drill bit and put the EVH lock, stock, and barrel clasp set on it. What else do I want to do?
You know what you should do, Jay? You should do a how-to video, right? Show
how to not know what you're doing. I should start a series. I should start a YouTube page just like that. How to not know
how to F up your guitar.
Yeah.
So Jay, I'll say to you, Jay, like it's the 530-second bit, but go to like a smaller one first.
Yeah,
so
build up to it.
Yeah, you want to build up to it, but that's the size to get it in perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
I have to shim out the route for the Floyd for the big block.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, because the the Japanese Wolfgangs, the route is thinner,
Right.
more narrow, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
Than the ones they have now. So I'm going to measure how big that route is on the Mexican one.
Yep.
And then I have a Dremel, and I'll just shave it back, you know?
Yeah.
I'm kind of nervous about doing that, but I think I should be fine with that. That's not going to be anything too drastic, right?
We've heard this before.
Johnny's scratching his beard like he's going to F up that beautiful new guitar.
I was just going to actually tell you to ask Nesdal, see what he thinks.
No, I think he told me that, you know, because I'll show you guys real fast. I'm sorry to interrupt that question. I know I got to go, but this is as far. I'll show you. Hold on. Let me try to get a good angle here. But I can only bend the Floyd to there. And it hits.
Hitting the back.
See that?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Listen, laughing. Listen.
Yeah. Yep.
It shouldn't be hitting anything. Yeah.
No, it shouldn't be hitting. So, like I said, I'm going to measure. And I don't think it's much. I don't think it's much that actually has to be taken out. But
well, it's hitting because that what do you call it? That block didn't come in that guitar.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why it's hitting.
Yep.
Are you going to keep the block, Jay? Or are you going to change that out?
No, this is a 37 L block.
Okay.
Yep. So
that shouldn't be that bad at all, man. To take that out.
No, I just shave it back a little bit, but I mean, I would love to set up like the GoPro or something like that and do like a time lapse video of me doing all this crap.
Cool.
But man, I feel like it would be like 4 hours long, and me just like putting something together, taking it back out because I did something screwed up.
The time lapse would take 4 hours.
And then at the end, you grabbing the GoPro and throwing it across the room.
Yeah, and then you'll be like, man, look at the sun going up and down and up and down. He's coming out. He's got different clothes on. It took him 4 days to do this. It's like when I have a time lapse of like a sunset or a city, you know. It's like
Jay's throwing guitars away. He's ordering new ones. There's new ones showing up. He's breaking those.
He's swapping them out, trying to pretend it's the same guitar.
Look how good I did 8 days later.
Oh man.
So Jay, before you go,
yes.
There he is. This was the day that we got him.
Oh,
15 exactly 15 years ago. Well, technically yesterday now, but
that doesn't look like it's 15 years ago.
He was 6 months old right there.
Look at that.
It looks pretty big.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, here.
Cool.
There he is. Yeah, he was big.
Oh yeah.
Big puppy.
Wow.
Big puppy. He was a big puppy.
That was a big puppy right there.
Big
Big ass puppy.
Oh man.
Johnny's losing it. I love it.
big puppy.
That's a big ass puppy, Mo. Big ass puppy.
That girl got some big puppies.
Oh.
Happy trails.
Oh yeah.
Where are you going? Oh, okay. Good night. Sorry.
Yeah. It's 3/4 after 3.
Okay.
Oh,
Bye.
Gosh.
Bye.
Oh yeah.
All right. Have a good night, Jay.
When I first put this on, right?
Yeah.
I had repeat on the app that I'm using to play this. And then you slow it down a little bit.
Do it mad ass fast.
Hold on. It's too fast now. It's cutting it off.
It needs like some echo, like cheesy echo
Yeah.
on the end of it.
Oh, man. All right, everybody.
Nice to see you again, Jay.
Nice to see you too, Steve-O.
We'll see you.
I hope everybody has a great weekend. And yeah.
Is today Friday?
Yes.
Well, it's Saturday now, but yeah, Friday.
Because
Sleep.
what was it? Thursday? Thursday is the most, what was it? The most Mondayest Thursday?
What?
Is that what it was? Because we had July 4th, which felt like a Sunday. It was Wednesday, felt like Sunday. So Thursday felt like a Monday.
Well, hold on a second here.
And there was a meme saying, man, today's, this Thursday is the most Mondayest feeling Thursday.
Wow, that's like a brain.
Right?
Coming off of the holiday, yeah.
Didn't Wednesday feel like a Sunday to you guys?
Every day feels like a Saturday to me, man.
Well, same here.
And then Johnny had me on a Tuesday, and he goes, "Oh my God, is it Friday already?"
Yeah, that's right, Mitch. All right. So Jay's splitting.
I'm splitting.
I can't. I really can't. It's once it gets midnight, I can't talk too loud. So
Yeah.
So it's you guys.
Yep.
Take it away.
Well, I got to get up in about 6 hours for the next soccer game. England plays Sweden at 6 a.m. Quarterfinals. So yeah. Anyway, everybody, thanks for being here. 29 watching. 30
Are we done?
thumbs ups.
Is that it? Are we done then?
Is that's what you wanted?
Well, no. I'm just saying.
You can stay on.
You and Mike can stay on and talk, but I have to be quiet.
I think we're good actually too, because I gotta get upstairs for my little guy. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, Steve, save that question that you had for Mike for next week.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it in the Steve Andersen, Mike Smith bucket. You can throw it at me next week. That works.
That'll work.
The Smith, Captain Smith, chum bucket. Yes.
There you go.
The Chummeister.
The Chummeister.
Chumster. Throw it in the Chumster.
Yeah.
The Chuminator.
Yeah. So thanks, everybody. We'll have a good weekend. We'll see you Tuesday night, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern for the Johnny Beane Show. Click the bell and give us a thumbs up. Order a T-shirt, maybe a mug. And if you want to be on the Discord, you want to text Johnny. And the number is 415-952-3263.
I'm disappointed. I am disappointed right now.
What happened?
You actually had to read that and type it number by number. I was almost. I would have bet my life that you had it hotkeyed. The PF5.
That's pretty weak. I agree.
PF5. I was like, man, he's got to have that thing.
Yeah.
Hotkey.
Okay, everybody. So yeah, have a good weekend. And we'll see you next week. Jay, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too, Steve.
Yeah. Thanks for having us here, Johnny.
Johnny can't talk, so that's how he's got to communicate right now.
Okay. And nice guitar, Michael. Thanks for showing off your guitar.
Mike, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
And I hope you're ripping Eruption on that all week. That a boy.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for inviting me. I love coming on the show. So thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. Anyway, we'll see everybody next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.
Should I do it one more time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the speed is at 9,000 right now.
Hit it.